for today's live episode of America's RAD Cast. So get some coffee or whatever illegal narcotics you use to wake up. Maybe take an ice bath. Please do something close to bathing and just leave everything as is. Set to the radnetwork.com.
All right, let's get scared. Here we go. Top of the show. This is where we're supposed to tell you all the things to be afraid of, all the things that are wrong, gas prices, don't eat lettuce, blah, 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 blah. All right. A new poll. Oh, here you go. Most people, when you really get them into a conversation about death, it's not death so much they're afraid of as how they're going to die. We always have that one. Most people have at least one. Like for me, it's buried alive. Please.
Yeah, that'll be it.
I don't need that in my life. That. I'm claustrophobic to begin with. And then the what was it called? The Vanishing with Sandra Bullock. This is an old school, early 90s.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so freaky. Kiefer Sutherland's in it, and Sandra Bullock, she goes into like a mini mart or gas station. She's with her boyfriend. They're doing a road trip, and she never comes out because she's been abducted and she's buried alive. And that's the movie.
Yeah, claustrophobia.
Before she became Sandra Bullock. So that's always been kind of my go-to of probably everybody always says the same thing. I don't die in my sleep peacefully. Okay, well, that's not exciting because we're that type of people where we want to go peacefully, but we want other people to go in a way that we can talk about. Like, did you hear about Jeff? He was mauled by 8 bears. I mean, we gotta go.
That'd be awful.
That's cool. That's similar to my worst one. Yeah, my worst one would be shark attack. That's That's my worst fear. Yeah. And then, I guess drowning, buried alive type.
Yeah.
I think that would be not how I would want to go.
Buried alive.
Like, even
drowning,
my animals, no.
Everybody always lists drowning and
quick.
Like, have you been close? I think maybe because once you've had enough water go into your brain and you kind of feel that peacefulness, I'm not saying you get over it, but you go, okay, this wouldn't be the worst one. Because I think most people envision that it's a form of being trapped alive where you're underwater or whatever and you can't get your breath. So I never get to drowning, but I understand why people do.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've gotten caught in the undertow like twice, pretty much in my life, where I've felt like, oh my gosh, like I'm in a little danger here.
Okay.
But yeah, and that fear, right? You know, is probably what makes you fear it so much. You know, that feeling. But I mean, yeah, I think anything like that, buried alive,
burned alive,
probably getting burned.
I'll
alive.
jump in a volcano, but
be
getting burned at the stake because I'm a witch, that would be the worst.
See, I think some of this too is duration. Like exactly. You want to incinerate me, fine. But burning me alive, those are two completely different things.
Yeah.
Throwing me in something so hot, I'm never going to feel it. Fine, sure. Throw me in the volcano. No problem.
Done.
Slowly lighting me on fire at incremental spots throughout my body. Brr, no.
Yeah.
Anything, I think that the time lapse that makes it more torturous. That's the one I think that gets all, because then you get into the ones that are never going to happen. Most of these hopefully are never going to happen. But do I want to be eaten alive by 1,000 insects at once? No, but is that really going to happen? Like, is that what turn have I taken in my life where being eaten by 1,000 insects is a way that I might die?
Yeah.
So
shark attack, huh? Interesting.
I like how you associated yourself with a witch.
Well,
you were like, I don't want to get burned alive like a witch. If this was the 1690s.
I thought she said because I am a witch, which is even more telling.
Maybe she did. We'll have to rewind. I mean, she's into all these crystals and, moon waters and stuff. I mean, in the 1690s, you would have been considered
That's
a
what
witch.
I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely.
She would not have made it. However, whatever the scenario is, whether they found her here or she was on a ship in the 1600s, she wouldn't have made it. Like right away, it's like, oh, chop this bitch's head off. She's just cuckoo.
100%. No, burn her. Yeah, they're gonna burn me.
Yes, and then carry around her shrunken head as some form of, I don't know.
It's already small.
So under that guise of, well, I'm not afraid of death. No, but are you afraid of dying? And usually it's dying. So this one, it's national. Well, it's not national anything, but it's natural disaster time of the year. Ooh. Everybody's getting ready for their hurricanes and what we got. I mean, officially you got 4 months till winter, but fall brings all sorts of storms and things. So they went out and they surveyed Americans. You could pick more than one, but the question was scariest natural disasters. So it doesn't have to be a storm. It doesn't have to be like weather. It could be an ongoing natural disaster kind of thing. But the scariest, and it doesn't say that you have to have been in one, which we couldn't prove it anyways. I wonder how many of them would go, it's either better or worse once you go through one. Because a lot of, it's like so many things in life, they're worse. We build them up in our heads, and then they're not as bad. Or we don't build them up in our heads, they're a lot worse.
Yeah.
So worst natural disaster.
They're all devastation, so they're all pretty up there.
The best
To
one
go
would be
through.
getting struck by
Tsunami.
lightning.
Yeah.
That would be the best one. If you're gonna go, that's actually I want to pick that one.
If you're just a flood, would you be
just,
scared of a
you
flood?
know, just like I don't know, doing something awesome
yeah,
and then
but-
getting hit by lightning.
But that's rather macabre because you're now presuming that you're gonna die in your natural disaster. I didn't say that. I just said
No, I was
scariest
sorry.
to go through.
I just thought of it, and I wanted
Fire.
to change my answer to what I wanted. The best way to go. Worst way, shark attack. Best way, lightning
A
strike.
shark attack's not a
Yeah.
natural disaster.
No, I know.
So-
But I was just going back to the last topic. Sorry.
As we segue the two together,
Yes,
the
sorry.
best way to die vis-a-vis a natural disaster for sure would be struck by lightning, which can get you back to the worst or scariest natural disaster
Sure.
to go
Earthquake.
through.
Earthquake. I don't know.
Everything's shaking, all your glasses everywhere. Get the dogs. Get into a doorway.
I mean, like the big one, like
yeah,
people were
not like a
talking about.
mini earthquake.
Yeah,
yes,
Yeah.
because they cause tsunamis. So yeah, no, not a little earthquake.
Well, yes, but but a hurricane might cause tsunamis. But what's scarier to go through, the
The
hurricane, or
earthquake.
the
The earthquake.
earthquake, or the tsunami?
They're gonna
The
be
tsunami, maybe.
simultaneous.
That's what I was
the
thinking.
earthquake's gonna cause a tsunami, and that's gonna be worse.
yeah. I mean, I've
So
seen
you're
some
more
these
scared of the
videos.
tsunami.
A little
No, I
Well, because
don't.
those are two different disasters.
But they-
Just because one can cause another doesn't mean that they're not separate disasters.
Yeah.
They're
Usually they
like
follow.
flooding is a natural disaster, and they can take another disaster to cause the flooding. You can take drought, which is considered a natural disaster, or an intense rainstorm. That in and of itself is the natural disaster. So is it the disaster or the cause that is
Earthquake.
the scary part? So going
Sticking-
through a 30-second
Horrific, yeah.
horrific shaking thing.
Okay, so
is-
if we're doing the horrific thing, I wouldn't say volcanic eruption.
Oh.
Because if you're doing the worst ones or something,
like all the lava, but
Well,
there's
They
yeah.
use the word
time.
scary. Scariest.
Oh, scary.
oh,
I
scary.
mean, scariest is the word they used. So,
oh, that's still scary. I'll still.
yeah, the
Yeah.
idea that volcanoes going to come rushing through your living room is kind of scary, depending on where you're living, not knowing.
There's enough time. There's enough time to flee.
Well, I mean, if I watched something on like a documentary on something recently that happened in New Zealand. I mean, it was like maybe like 10 years ago, but it was the gas that erupts. Like they were doing like touristy things though
Oh, got it.
there. But if it happened like in a town or in a city that was populated, or near a town or city that was populated, I would say that would be my scariest.
What's
And
yours,
it-
Rob?
What's the specific scariest one?
Lava.
If I just like lived in a town that was like on the foothills of a volcano, and then the volcano just erupted to like its max capacity,
Ooh, a sinkhole. Is that a
that would be
disaster?
pretty scary.
Oh, a sinkhole would be a
Is that
natural
nat-
disaster,
yeah,
right? Sure.
It's yeah.
And those things are opening up just out of nowhere. They're like,
That'd be pretty terrible.
Yeah.
so the earthquake thing, having been through many of them, is hard to wrap. And see, that's what I wonder about. Once you go through them, do you get more or less desensitized to them? The idea of, 20 to 30 seconds max, and that's a long earthquake compared to like hurricanes, tornadoes, where you don't know, you're hiding in your bathtub. The level of devastation is hit or miss. I don't know if that's better or worse. Like in an earthquake, basically, the entire freeway is going to collapse down on that
Yeah.
portion of a freeway. Whereas in a tornado, your neighbor's house is fine and yours is gone, or vice versa.
Yeah, twisters. Yeah.
Going through it. What about the scariness, the anxiety of a wildfire where your house is threatened? I mean, you're
Yeah.
going through it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have to be about the pain, right?
Yeah,
It
that's
can be
right.
the
It's a
anxiety.
different kind of fear. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true.
I have an emergency pack, so I've got my kit, I've got my safe, my gun, I got my stuff that I gotta take. If I had to leave in 2 seconds, I got it all in one spot.
Which I always get a kick out of these things, and we
Fire.
have that. We have that too of what everybody does have. I always ask, and I used to get my dad would be like, "I just can't deal with you," because my answer, because he's the one that taught me, and my question was always, why? What are we going to do with all this stuff? What's the point of this? And you could get to the point of well, what are we living for, or what are we trying to get through? Because it depends on the level of disaster. All right, the power's out. Back when I was a kid, you have generators and all that.
Yeah.
So power's out for a couple days. Oh, okay, we have to entertain ourselves. But wait, I'm also watching these videos at school where there's the Soviet Union's going to fire nukes at us at any time, and all I have to do is I have to hide under my desk, and I'll be fine from this nuclear weapon. And then we're going to eat out of your big Tupperware bin of canned Campbell's soup. And what's going to be out there? Like we didn't have panic rooms. We didn't have any of that crap. I was like, why are we trying to live through this? Because they would show you these horrible post-apocalyptic, here's what the world will look like after the nuclear attack. I'm like, what? I'm 12. I don't want to live.
Preparation.
Why? What are we preparing for?
Yeah.
So, all right, scariest natural disasters. You could pick more than one. You didn't have to have gone through them. Number one answer was a tornado. 46% said they're scary.
Yeah, Twister? Man,
No,
that
I mean,
really
yeah,
scared
that's
the
scary.
heck out of
Yeah.
me.
It's tsunamis. Okay. This is also the anticipation and what happens when it never comes. Like we've seen this more than once on the shores of Hawaii and San Francisco after these devastating earthquakes or whatever, and then a little trickle. You shut down all of San Francisco. Tsunamis coming. Tsunamis. Never mind. Just stay shut down for the day. So okay, a tsunami is scary to go through because I don't know that anyone's really in America anyways been through one.
No.
But second on the list. Okay.
Yeah. I did think that. I've seen some
One in Japan.
videos that are pretty scary looking.
No, you say videos. Do most Americans mean movies starring The Rock?
Oh no, like actual things from like Haiti and Japan and stuff like that. Yeah. No,
Devastation.
those movies are too much for me.
There's
like the
nothing
San
you can
Andreas
do.
and all this stuff. He's like, yeah.
San Andreas was too much. See,
Right.
I love San Andreas.
I actually
It's silly
did
as
like it, but it's too much. Like he's like holding a whole building up with his hand or something. I don't remember, but it's like I was just like I think he like let like 50 people die to like save his daughter that still pretty much almost died.
I didn't see it.
He's like no, I'm gonna get to my daughter, and just like oh, people die.
And what I love too is when sometimes when the quality of people they're allowing to die are the ones we're supposed to be revering.
Yeah.
Oh, dead first responders.
Yeah.
Oh, dead old women. Dead cops. As long as he saves his daughter, that's
Right.
all we care about.
Right.
Grandma's
Right.
under the building.
That's all he cares about.
Oh, it's awful.
Tornado, scariest thing. Tsunami, second. Earthquake, third scariest natural disaster.
Okay.
Followed by hurricanes and wildfires, rounding out the top 5. And then they went around.
And no volcanoes.
No
No,
volcano
no,
eruptions.
You and your volcano didn't make the top 10.
Right.
at all.
Well, I guess it's not very common. So
No.
I was thinking more like yes, like the
Hot
scariest.
magma, you can't escape that. Like you're gonna lose your house, but you don't know when.
No.
I don't know. I just.
But more of us are scared of a mudslide, which came in 9th. Then
That's scary.
See, I like weather. Like I mean, again, like I don't want it to like destroy my house or kill me, but I'm not scared of it. So like if I was in a hurricane or something like that, I wouldn't be like very fearful.
right.
Yeah.
No,
I have
I'm the same way.
irrational thoughts.
I love it. I love weather. The there's this weird dichotomy. I have a hard time enjoying weather on TV, like the reporters that are sideways on the beach.
Yeah.
If it's beautiful where I am. Now, if we're having a storm and I'm watching hurricane coverage in another part of the world where we're like 10 miles an hour away from that, now I'm in heaven. This guy could be down the street from me. Plus, I can look right out my window, and for whatever reason, I feel invincible. I think we all do that in
Yeah,
America, right?
we
We feel
do.
invincible until that first time your fence falls down,
Yeah.
or your palm tree winds up in your living room. You go, huh?
Yeah, I would just blow away in the wind. But going to Reno or Tahoe, I found a new one, a big fear of mine. The rocks, like the mudslides and the rocks,
Yeah.
whenever you're driving, if you're going up Highway 50, going to South Lake Tahoe, there's nothing you can do. You're in your car, you're stuck there, and you hit by a giant boulder.
Yes.
It doesn't happen often, but
Aren't you a California girl?
yeah.
That's
California
Highway
early.
1. I mean, that is the Pacific Coast Highway. There's constantly just out of nowhere. Hey, here comes a bull. That's not even weather. It's like, hey, here's 4,000 years of I've been teetering on a pebble. Here
So
I
natural.
come. Hope you're enjoying this lovely ride with this girl that you clunk. Right on your
Yeah,
head.
exactly. That's a
Oopsie.
new one. The rocks.
Yes, that's true. We drive around in ignorance until somebody tells you. You know, that happens all the time. And we always
Oh.
use that phrase all the time. Oh, you got attacked by a mountain lion in California. Happens all the time.
Bear attack.
Doesn't. It happens, but no. All right, so to Dee's point, to my dad's point. All right, you prepared? You ready? You ready and look, yes, I was married to a damn soldier. We've got the damn ruck packs, the go packs, the backpacks, the Bruce Willis movie kit, the Dr. Drew emergency prescription kit. It's like it's all just. What am I gonna do with all this? I got more stuff to carry, and the time my house is burned down.
In one spot, you know where it's at. Document.
It is. That's why my hand is like this. I know right where it all is. So, do you own? Here's your. All right, we'll start with you, Jeff. We'll just go. We'll all answer, but we'll go one by one so we don't talk over each other. Jeff, do you own a first aid kit?
Yes.
Okay. Now I do too. D.
Yes, I do.
Here's my thing. Where do first aid kits fall on like the expiration date thing with food? Because I think I've had my first aid kit since I lived in Lake Tahoe in 1990. It just kind of.
Does it have food in it? I don't have food in my expiration kit. Oh, okay.
No, but I mean, like, if I rip it open for like something that's supposed to be
I don't think Neosporin
medicated or
goes
liquid,
bad.
is it just?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think Neosporin goes bad. Band-Aids might be a little extra stretchy, but
From
gauze, yeah, everything.
from the 1980s.
I don't know. Yeah, I, was like, I think they don't expire. I never looked.
Well, literally, we will find out the hard way if we ever do around here. 70% of us say we have a first aid kit. I do wonder how many of us are qualifying. Like mine is that actual. You buy it on Amazon for $39.99 in a little red suitcase, right? Like the Red
Yeah,
Cross.
that's what I have too. Yeah.
But how many people's first aid kit was like what our parents had? It's a Tupperware or a wicker basket. with
So
We,
true.
we had
Rubber
this.
bands.
We had this old. I don't know where my dad got it from, but it was like this old like fire station one, and it was like metal. It was like this metal like big thing, and you opened it up, and it was like stuff like really old stuff that burned you and stuff when you put on. But that was our first aid kit till we were like 15 or 16 or something.
I think we had like a makeshift
We
one, like
didn't
in
get another one.
in a fishing box or like whatever.
I think I do buy one like pretty often though. I remember like when I see them like at Target or something, I'll buy one of those little
Extra.
red boxes. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I think they're everywhere, quote unquote. They're prevalent. They're easy. But when you don't have them or you don't come across them, you pretty soon you just start throwing crazy glue. Yeah, first aid kit might need that. And you start. And you got let's say I only used one rubber glove. Okay, well here's a right-handed rubber glove. Throw that in there. You don't know when we'll need that. Pretty soon your first aid kit has become your junk drawer.
Yeah.
You know.
The
There's
glue's a
another
good
band-aid
one
in
though.
here
The
somewhere.
glue's a good one because if you have a wound, you can just just adhesive that baby up and
I keep super glue in my first aid drawer because it is good, right next to the duct tape.
together.
Do you own a fire extinguisher? D.
Yes.
Me
Multiple.
too. Jeff.
Yeah, a couple.
Me too. Same question though.
Yeah, we have a couple here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we brought them.
How often? How often? Nah, yeah, I mean at home. I'm at home. And how often do you make sure they're still good? Because
No,
like
never.
No,
if
I
you're a
never-
commercial building, you have to, right? The fire
It's like test
fire
them?
marshal Bill has to come in and do his little thing. At home, you just like, that
never
thing's
seen
been
that.
sitting there for 8 years in the kitchen corner.
Yeah, at the restaurant they come and inspect them all and
Okay.
Right.
check them. I've never done it before, so.
Yeah, no, I didn't even know that. I
never
mean, I
used
just
one.
assumed that they're supposed to work, but you never know.
Hopefully.
Again, right. Worst possible moment is when you'll find out. My fear is I'll forget where they are. Well, I know where the one in the kitchen is. Okay, I know right in the corner it is, so I grab it. Now, of course, stupid me, mine's still in its box.
That's not gonna do you
Yeah.
any good.
Like, dude, where's my
Even
knife
worse.
at? I gotta take it out.
Oh,
Right?
always
Even
have a knife.
worse, it won't. Yeah, I've got to rip it open. But like in Jeff's scenario, rip it open, no problem. It's fire extinguisher. All know how to use them. Hopefully, you grab it and then because it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
it dried up. But worst time to find out.
Right.
Maybe I should have gotten one of these last time I was at Costco too. But 60% of us claim we have a fire extinguisher somewhere in the house. Do you own 3 days worth of non-perishable food? Yes. I guess the
No.
like canned food, that kind of stuff. No,
Yeah.
no, you
No.
don't.
Yes.
I definitely don't.
Yeah. They're not in a bag.
even-
They're not in a kit, but
Yeah, see, I don't have mine like hidden away, squirreled. I know you're supposed to, but I would just forget about it. But like I can go to the pantry and just go, whoosh, and then you can't do
Yeah.
that, Jeff.
It's
I mean,
heavy.
not really. I mean, maybe you know, if I was starving or something, but not to like make an actual meal. Like I don't have like anything prepared to like actually have like meals. I might be able to find like a box of macaroni and cheese or something somewhere.
Where are you gonna make that?
Huh?
Where are you gonna make the mac and cheese if you're in a disaster? and
In
you're
my
fleeing?
homemade stove.
Oh, got it.
'Cause, yeah, I'm a survivalist.
That's
So,
what-
wait, you have a homemade stove. You describe yourself as a survivalist,
No, I
but you
don't.
have no food to cook?
He's just trying to.
No, I don't. I don't. I've watched a lot of survival people, if that helps, but no, I'm not very much of a survivalist.
There's a really cool food kit at Home Depot, and it's got like everything in it, and you've got food for a couple days, some gel packs, some weird things you can eat that are non-perishable. It's
Yeah,
all together.
this has been outdated. So like just the common sense emergency kit, those days are over. Common sense meaning you're gonna survive for a few days in a bad situation. You know, no water, no power, those kind of things. Now we're all preparing for end of days. So we've gone to things like, yeah, we're gonna be the zombies are coming basically, right? And then tap it down backwards from there. So all of these preparation kits that you can buy, they all come with MREs, meals ready to eat, the pouch of the glunk of
Yeah.
you know, military packs them up. And so you don't even, this whole thing,
Some moon
do you have
food.
canned foods? This is kind of antiquated. Just go out and buy a 12 pack of these meals
Right.
that don't go bad for 84 years that are, I don't know what's actually in them.
Dehydrated, yeah.
Yeah.
Moon food. That's what I have.
I've had them before because Christina made me eat them. I'm like, they're fine if you have to eat them. Again, my question goes back to why am I eating it? Why wouldn't I just starve to death? What is it worth living for that I'm eating this? I'm very Eeyore-esque when you put me into an end of days situation.
I'm ready.
I'd be depressed, but I don't know. Like I would
ready.
want to still, see what's up.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just because I like the movies. I like post-apocalyptic movies, so maybe that's why.
See, I don't mind seeing what's up. I just need an answer to my question. Okay, we've seen what's up.
What's worth living for?
Yeah, am I? And
Gotcha.
if there's an answer, I'm cool. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
cool, you know, open the pouch. All right, let's go. If it's like I'm just waiting for Will Smith to come along with his, zombie German Shepherd, I'm like,
Yeah.
That's the best that's out there.
If I have my family and my dog, then life's worth living. So I'm gonna eat those stupid packs. But otherwise, I'll check it out, see what's going on. I don't know.
I assume also some sort of desire to live kicks in most of us, where you go, well, I don't know what I'm living for, but I have this innate desire to live, sort of thing, and you just keep trudging through. Do you own bottled water, or at least 3 days worth of some type of hydrating liquid type of beverage? So it's got to be something that can't be contaminated, like tap water, and you can't assume you're gonna have the ability to boil it in a natural disaster. So do you have gross bottled water or whatever you're gonna? Yes, right.
No, I don't.
Heck yes, I've got enough for 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I
Oh,
do
yeah.
not.
You
don't
always
just
I'm
keep
not
have,
storing
like,
up
jugs?
water and food enough, I guess.
I guess.
I do have some water jugs, but they're not stored for like
Oh,
emergencies.
Oh yeah.
They're really just there for
Handle.
when I need them.
Yeah, pack. Oh yeah.
So you don't like you or your wife, you don't just go to Costco and you grab the big 36 pack of the bottled water just to have around for guests or contractors or whatever. It's just thrown in a quarter.
No, we don't do a lot of bottled waters at the house. I used to, but not. I do a lot of water out of the fridge. Do
Brita
that
water,
one.
like a Brita filter,
I
or
have a
just
Brita
what do you
filter,
mean
too.
water out of the fridge? Like
Like
just
the
raw dog
dispenser.
in this? Okay, yeah.
There's a nice filter in
Oh,
in
and
my fridge.
It's not gonna help with a disaster.
Yeah,
It's not.
You'll be a
Yeah.
disaster.
It's not.
you should be bottling that up and saving it. Is that what you're supposed to do with filtered water?
I don't know, but I'll start start
More-
storing some packs of water in my
More
fridge.
water,
just,
more
just to
water.
make everyone feel safe.
Yeah.
No, you won't. You're saying that right now. You're
I
gonna
will.
forget it,
Lies.
and before this segment is over, you're gonna forget, and you're never gonna do it, and you know that,
It's like,
and it's
like
okay.
20-30%.
He'll shoot me a text later and be like, "D, I have my hernia still. Can you get me some water? Make sure I get packs of water for my house. Gotcha.
Cheap shot there.
Hey,
Man.
hey, gotta do what I can.
Here's an odd one. I didn't expect this to be next on the list. Okay, basic emergency supply kit. Do you own a flashlight?
Yes.
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 I have really
30
good.
of them. They're all
Essential.
all
Yeah.
over.
That's what I do too. I have really good flashlights stored all throughout the house.
got small ones. I got the big firefighter ones that are really heavy.
Yes.
So you gotta smack
I just
someone
remember.
with it.
I think I don't have those the big ones that you're talking about, the heavy ones.
It's heavy.
I think like Costco had a sale and they had all these like nice Duracell ones, and I bought like 3 or 4 packs of them. And I just like went and put them in like
Get his
different parts.
flashlight.
This.
Yeah, that
Yes,
one,
exactly that sound. Oh, do that again.
I don't. When I read that, like, who doesn't have a flashlight? I mean, so yeah, like
Yeah.
I think exactly what Jeff said. You just buy these things at Sam's or Costco or whatever, buy the 3-pack. But then just even like little flashlight, they're everywhere.
Headlamp.
And I've got a generator. I just don't like the dark. I just or the. Sorry, I'm not scared of the dark like a 4-year-old, but the dark, the unexpected dark. Where so I want to know. I'm a few feet away from a flashlight at any time in that 10 seconds it takes my generator to kick on. I don't know. Maybe Bane is hiding in the shadows.
You never know. I've got a camping one ready. I've got headlamps ready. I've got all my batteries packed, my flashlights. I'm prepared. Wow. That sounds good.
Wait, where was I? Okay, so 89% of us own a flashlight. And what seems to be the natural follow-up question, do you own extra batteries?
I'm a battery hoarder
Fortunately,
too, yeah.
the same percentage said yes, 89%.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
I have batteries. I don't think I have anything around this house that takes C batteries, but I've got C batteries. I've got them all.
Oh, yeah.
And it's always the ones that you need that you run out of first. You've got a 9-volt AAA and C and D, but you need the AA. That's the one thing you need. Like, how did we run out of these?
Yep.
Oh, I can't. Or those stupid round ones,
I
the
hate those round ones. Ugh.
flat ones.
Other round flat batteries, like watch batteries.
2351s or whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
You gotta dig them out with a flashlight or with a screwdriver. Dig them out with a flashlight, you idiot. All right, next. What a 2026 question. Do you own a manual can opener? Jesus.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
of
I
course.
was about to say I wasn't sure if you were like, of course not, or
It's
yeah.
not in my kit though.
Right. I have a couple.
I have knives for that. If I need to open a can. So.
Yeah, I don't have one in my. I've got one on one of those Swiss Army knife things that's in one of the kits, but that kind of can opener, not like the old school, the crank. That's in my dog's room because I give him pumpkins, so I'm always opening up cans. Oh no, I have to use my wrist and I have to actually open the can.
I'll have a
Actually
wine
drink.
opener first, and then I can use that or all my knives.
Oh yeah. You gotta have 18 corkscrews in your preparedness kit, of course, and many bottles of wine. What? Isopropyl alcohol? No. Yes, wine. Yes, we need that. Very good.
It helps.
93% of us have a manual can opener. All right, in our emergency prep kit. All right, a few more. Do you see? Little inside thing here. I still print things out. I'm still an old school guy. I do prep on paper. But every now and then technology doesn't like paper. And I don't have the time to like go through every single thing. Because some of these I want to do with the show. I want to be on the fly. So I'll get to a question and my question will be completely blocked out by a pop-up ad. I don't even know what
Like, what even is that ad?
I don't even know.
Are those pinto beans from my?
Let's see. The ad is your camera was never supposed to see this. Those are blurry images to download something from the App Store. But the question is, do you own a bank?
A piggy bank?
No, it's longer than that.
Oh, peanut butter.
A
Bank.
personal something bank. I mean, 80% of us own one. Whatever
Looks
it
like
is.
Beans.
Okay.
Looks like
so-
Pentel.
Do you have some emergency cash stored somewhere at home? Yes, it's in the sofa.
All right.
Hell
Good
yes,
to know.
always. Yep, cash bag in the safe with the gun and my kids.
I mean, what do you expect? You live in a country where, what is it? More than half of us say we couldn't survive a $400 medical emergency. Of course, only half the country, 52%, says they have emergency cash stored somewhere at home. And then you get all those questions of, is cash going to be the answer? Do you need to have gold? Do you need to have possessions? Do you need to have other? How far down the disaster rabbit hole you want to go? But good news there. If you're looking to go on some robbing and pillaging scheme, half of all America is storing emergency cash in their home. It's just a matter of finding it. So go have fun. Do you own an N95 mask for your emergency kit?
Yes.
I have a 95 mask. I guess I don't have it in an emergency kit though. But I do
Yeah, I'm
have
gonna
some.
shoot you, and I don't know. I may or may not have one in this giant bag of it's got to be. There's got to be. It's a military bag, but I did not consciously put one in there, which is stupid considering everything we've been through. And fewer than half of us have an N95 mask in our preparedness kit.
Yeah, I thought you were prepared. I thought I want to be in your bunker. No, you're not safe at all.
No.
I'll have a better.
What do you mean? I don't have a bunker.
No, I'm not saying you have a bunker. I'm just saying if an apocalypse
had
happened, I thought you'd be a
I'll be a
little more
good person
prepared.
to be in
Tech savvy.
in apocalyptic.
Let me figure out the
but I'm
computers
not
aren't
prepared,
working.
No.
Got it.
No. I wouldn't come. To hang out with me during.
I just thought you were more prepared.
So you're not. This might be a vague reference for you, but you're not the warlock in Live Free or Die Hard, the fourth Bruce Willis Die Hard movie.
No.
Which is all about an EMD attack, a fire sale,
Right.
etc. And Warlock's the one guy who in his basement has his lights on and can communicate with the world. You're not that guy in our life?
I'm not.
You're not?
No.
No. Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, I'm going to Rob's.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't have my warlock now. I thought Jeff was our warlock.
I thought so too. Oh.
Maybe I'll build a bunker. That sounds fun. I could do that.
I mean,
I never said you had a bunker. I'm just saying.
I'm
thought
just
you were
saying,
prepared.
I could be more prepared. I'm just saying I'm not right now.
You should.
for me, my bunker, I would just need you to be able to turn on are there any streaming services left? Is there anything I can do while the rest of the world is rebuilding? Can you get me some entertainment, some cameras?
I'll
could
play
do
cards
that.
with you.
I could
Very
do
good.
that.
Good.
I have servers downloaded of media. We're good. All the
Few more
Seinfeld you can
things.
watch.
Excellent. Basic emergency supply kit. Do you own matches or a lighter? 94% of us said yes. Come on.
Duh.
Do you own them? Well, if you have a pet, do you own emergency pet supplies?
Yes.
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 Probably silly if you don't own a pet, I guess, unless you're going to take in all the strays. But you should have a pet. And by the way, a pet supply kit is the same as a human's. Water and food. They're good. Don't overdo it. They don't need their favorite plush toy in their disaster kit.
His favorite bandana will bring him comfort, maybe. So yeah, I have that. Pack.
Sure. If you've got I don't mean this in a dramatic. If you've got a high-strung dog, a dog that's prone to anxiety, and they do have a thunder coat, yes, bring that or pack one. Of course.
Now I could see D walking through a post-apocalyptic world with 3 backpacks and one's with dog toys.
And that's it.
Yeah, one just full of dog, and you're just you have to leave it behind. It's I won't do it.
It's got his kit. I always bring his kit.
I can see her.
She
would be honestly maybe the first one to go though.
Probably. I'll have him under my arm, and I'll have 4 bags on this end. Yeah,
you're who the zombie gets first though.
Right, she's dropping the vital bag, thinking, "Well, I can whore myself out for that. I can just get a squeaky rabbit for Mr. Bojangles or whatever this called. Cooper, right? It was the tip of my tongue. Do you have copies? Is this the last one? No, two more. Do you have a copy of important documents, birth certificate, social security card, passport in a waterproof container?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Not copies. I got originals and copies. So
I mean, it's in my drawer. There they are, right there. It's not waterproof.
I mean,
we're not really prone to hurricanes, tornadoes. I don't know. Although watermans are bursting around the area. There's a fun story. Dee brought up sinkholes. Having a few of those lately. So sure, yes. If you're going to prepare for everything, you should have your documents in a waterproof. And then you got to know where you put all this stuff too. Waterproof, fireproof, right? And you have to be able to, in the heat of the moment, imagine needing it. Have the sense to be able to calmly get it. Put it wherever you're going to put it. Are you packing? Are you leaving? Are you going to your bunker? Are you hiding out? Are you going to higher ground, etc.? So you do actually, all kidding aside, Christina and I used to do drills on this stuff. Who would take what, etc. Because you do, it's not as easy as, oh my God, we're going to be so calm in the middle of all this.
No.
I bring up a water main just broke recently in our area, about a week ago, out of nowhere. And apartment complexes went from, it's a perfectly normal whatever Friday, to within less than 20 minutes, halfway up the side of sedans, just cars buried. Wow. A picture an apartment complex, and people are off at work, their other cars are there, and the water is just coming up.
Wow.
And some people came home to drowned cars, and
Jeez.
Got
I
my
don't know how you're
boots,
supposed to
yeah.
prepared for that, but that's why you would have waterproof documents. If you're thinking, I've got my social security card, my birth certificate, I keep them in the car just for safety.
No, it's a car. That's not safe.
No, it would be a stupid place to begin with. But if you're gonna do it, make sure they're waterproof,
Yes.
just in case.
Yay! Okay, I'm prepared. Oof, I feel so good.
One more. And this one knows this is the one the overwhelming majority of us said, no, I do not have this. And guilty as charged. Considering under the guise of which we would need emergency kits, I would presume our technology has gone kerplunk, or it's down, or it's not good in the moment. So do you have a written emergency contact list, a hard copy that you would be able to access if, say, you can't do anything other than like make a phone call, like texting isn't working, but you don't have your memory, you don't have your contact lists.
I mean, I don't have that.
I have portable chargers. I mean, I have my will and stuff like that, like on my laptop, like important documents. But I don't have a hard copy of it. That's the next step. That's my list. Hard copy.
Good. See, this is why we do these things. So those of you can go through your list and go, aha, one more thing I hadn't thought of in case I'm dying. So I guess what is the scenario there? You get some type of, well, maybe you have a burner phone, and you have some power maybe because you have a generator.
Portable charger.
Okay, and now you need to call somebody, but you don't have anybody's number.
Oh.
So that's why, because you're going to hope and presume that they can take a call.
Yeah, exactly. Like their
Yeah.
phones are working, I guess.
That's true.
I mean, honestly,
My
like,
mom's.
yeah, there should be things in place for this already, just because, like we talked about before, like we all forget everyone's numbers now. You know, we should have something we can do, like a 611 call.
A
And, that,
Rolodex?
and then we put in a PIN code, and then it gives us like all our information.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, let's get on that. There
That's
we go.
cool.
Yeah.
I was thinking a Rolodex.
Yeah.
Only on the radnetwork.com.
A couple follow-up emails here, radcast at theradnetwork.com. First one is from Jacob.
Oh.
Says, hey, Rob, you haven't mentioned Greg from Maptrition. Is he still coming on today? Yeah, sorry about that, Jacob. Yes, maptrition.com. Greg will be on. It was about 9 o'clock we're open this morning, Jeff?
9:15 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So about right around the whole last portion of today's show, if you're listening live, will be dedicated to Greg, which works out well for him because we will then segue into health hacks. We're still doing health hacks, correct? Yes.
Yep.
It's at 10 a.m. So Greg will be here for 9 a.m. On the show, and then we'll go right into health hacks at theradnetwork.com at 10 a.m. as
Yay.
well. Shit.
Can't wait for Greg. Yay.
Jeff, hold on. All right.
What'd
Are you
do?
stuck?
Um,
M&M's? Was that M&M's down? Or clips?
M&M's.
M&M's down.
Yeah, I
gosh.
can hear M&M's.
Okay.
I've identified the cord problem there.
Okay, perfect.
I'll show you when you come up here. Oh, which by the way, wait, I had another email though. Wait, we did Jacob, Greg, he'll be here. Oh, somebody else guessed. We were doing this quiz of the emergency disasters that we're most scared of, hurricanes,
Oh,
tornadoes. And then we're going over what do you have, or are you ready? And there was one I showed. There was a blurred out image, and we couldn't figure out what the question was. And somebody wrote in and said they are asking about a power bank. Because remember, bank was in there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I found it, and he's right. He says, do you own, and I think Dee's women's intuition, she started answering a question that we hadn't actually asked, says, do you own a portable phone charger or power bank? And Dee, you were saying you have plenty in just such a case. So that is
Vital.
That's what they were.
Vital.
That's what they were asking. All right, that clears that up. That clears that up. And then that brings us to, we tried to do this yesterday. And my fault. We didn't get it done, but we needed it today. We're having a Jeff, D, Rob meeting or barbecue or
I
something.
turned
yeah.
into a party.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, now it's a party, a three-person party. Where I don't know. D's planning for way too many people. It's still just 3 people.
Right.
It's still a party.
Little bit amount of work, and then
lot, yeah.
food.
And I just needed to put together the shopping list because I was told I'm cooking burgers. Is that what we're doing? We're doing burgers.
I think
We're doing
let's
burgers?
just do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
I love burgers. I can bring some
Is
dip.
that good, D? You good with a burger?
I love burgers. Hot dogs,
Okay.
a burger, put a glizzy. Let's go.
Which is it? Which is it? I can
Well,
do
no,
it.
Burgers.
hamburgers and hot dogs go together.
Burgers.
I'll bring hot dog stuff because I like a good barbecued hot dog. Hamburgers
I
and
have
hot
hot
dogs go
dogs.
together. Okay, I would prefer a hot dog and a burger.
You'd rather have a hot dog
I
than
want
a
a
burger.
half of a burger and a whole hot dog.
How am I supposed to buy buns for this?
I got it. I'll bring my own buns. I
Don't
got
bring
this.
your own. No.
BYOB, bring your own buns.
Yep. You see what I have to deal with now.
I know.
Why
Not
can't
you,
just
him?
Oh.
Yes,
He
I
knows what I
know
have to deal with.
So, okay, Jeff, how do you like your burger cooked?
Medium.
D.
Medium rare.
All right, good. All right, and burgers and buns. Okay, what about toppings on burgers? Jeff.
Lettuce and onions is my.
Okay, oh,
my
easy.
thing.
You got raw onions or cooked?
Either one. I can do either one
Okay.
are good.
D.
I'll saute the onions. I like lettuce, avocado. I like some Thousand Island. I'll bring my own spread from In-N-Out.
I think she's bringing her whole like her.
I
own
do that
little
everywhere I go. If I want something
taco
specifically,
truck.
I'll make it.
She's gonna.
I can grill your onions for you. I can saute the onions.
Great,
I'm gonna be
good.
your
Okay,
stew. I'll cook.
You do that. Oh, now you're just cooking. Now you're just showing up in my kitchen and you're just cooking. Okay.
I'll
All
make
right.
myself at home quick.
Are you bringing all the side dishes then? The
Pickles.
chips or the
Chips, potato salad, mac salad.
So
Those are-
basically, I need to grill burgers. Oh, cheese. Do we want cheese?
Yes, please.
American?
Cheddar, American, either one.
Not like Kraft singles American. Like, yeah, sharp cheddar, Swiss, Havarti. I'm a good cheese person. Pepper jack, whatever works for you guys.
All right.
I'm a
good.
cheese girl.
I believe you.
Sounds like a wonderful party.
Yay!
That I have nothing to do with at my house except for burgers. And then just open the door and go, here you go, D. Here's my kitchen. Let us know
Yeah.
whenever. Let me know when you need those burgers ready, hun.
I got it. I'll get the mac salad at Nugget, and I'll get the potato salad. I got this.
So you.
I have a hair
Actually-
client, and she lives by a Nugget grocery store, and they have the best potato
There's
salad.
only 3 of us, by the way, too.
They're
Great,
just a
great.
pint. It's not like a giant tub.
Wait, are you getting macaroni salad too?
Both. You gotta have both.
Okay, 'cause, yeah, I don't love potato salad, so
Yeah, they're essential.
you gotta bring salad. and
Yep,
stuff.
salad stuff. Jeff, what are you bringing? Just yourself?
I have to figure that out now that things are changing, but
Oh no,
Ooh.
I think Jeff covered it. Jeff's bringing the work part, the really fun part.
Oh,
Sounds like there's
yeah.
gonna be some work, D. So,
I got that.
Jeff's bringing the work. He's
I
You
got
gonna
already
that
talked to
thing.
me
all
about
right,
it. You
all
already
right,
told me.
soldiers. Before anything, let's go. Let's get to work.
yeah, that was going to be kind of my speech.
We already
You wanna
talked
do
about
this
it. Yeah.
before or after these amazing burgers?
Before. Get the work done first. Let's do it. Woo!
By the way, I'm taking no blame or credit for the burgers. This is all D's meal now. Whatever happens.
Done. As long as you just buy the meat and then marinate it early.
Now I'm really not even making the damn meat.
Well, I'm just saying. Got to put a little Worcester, got to put a little spices up in
wants
there.
To, he wants to cook it.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought I was just trying to be helpful. Sorry.
It's fine. I've got what I need. We'll be
Yes.
good.
Okay.
All right. Why did I think this was the right thing to segue into? I don't know, but we'll do it. All right, Jeff, we'll start with you. Cashier forgets to ring up an item. You notice that they forget to ring up the item. Do you remain silent? Do you say something to the cashier? Or do you have, say, another option, which I don't want to put an
No,
idea in
I
your
usually
mind,
say
but
something.
You'll say something.
If I notice, but I mean, I would rarely be paying attention. But I mean, if I did notice, I would say something. I know I've done that in the past.
What
You know,
about when you
kind of
get
go like,
to...
oh, did you get my waters? You should got my waters.
Yeah,
You got my, did you
a lot
get
of
my
bottom
ice?
rack stuff.
Yeah, right.
things
Like I
that.
try to do that.
If you for whatever reason, if you get to the car and realize you weren't rung up, or later you're still in the vicinity of the store, maybe you bought something, like maybe you suddenly realize, wait a minute, I bought a handle of vodka that should have cost that. How did we not spend? And oh my God, she didn't charge me this extra $30-$40. Do you go back?
No, I don't think so. That's something I call your fault. Your fault. No,
So if it,
unless I like knew the person, or like if it was like a friend's restaurant or something like that, and I'm like, oh wait,
Right.
I saw you only charged me this amount when I know I had a big dinner or something, then I would say
basically
something.
once you've left the sphere of your convenience, it's their
Yes,
fault.
that's
Yeah.
that's a good barrier.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
like, how much trouble do I have to go back through to correct this person's mistake? Because usually it isn't for, I mean, even I don't know how if it's a big ticket item to consider a $30 bottle of liquor, but even that, it's usually like, oh, I got 3 bags of ice. They charged me for 2. Do I really have to go back for $3.99 and to be a good person?
Right.
Kind of.
Usually, like when it happens at like a convenience store, is kind of when I notice, because usually I always have like the amount in my head that like that I'm going to be spending. I'm pretty good with math, so it's like I know the rough round number. So if it's like a lot more than that or a lot less than that, I'm going to be like, something's up. But you know what's going on. But if it was like a big grocery store or something and I got out of there, I probably wouldn't be paying attention.
What about and I've seen this happen. I don't think I've done it. And not that I'm saying I'm better, but I've seen it happen, especially with women, where like you do the Saturday morning grocery trip together, and she grabs whatever. She grabs a fruit roll up, she grabs an apple, and she eats it while you're shopping, fully with the intent of paying for it. And then you just don't realize until you get out to the car. So you accidentally left the store without paying for something. This one is really more on you, but you didn't, either way, you didn't mean to not pay for it. You going back in on that one?
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
No. I don't. I mean, the water bottle, I was like, oh, I drank this water while I was in the store, or I opened this Red Bull. I didn't purchase it.
And what if that doesn't happen at the checkout? What if you're lost in your thoughts? The checker doesn't say anything.
That's a
and then
win. That's a win.
You get to the car and you go, oh crap. You're saying, no, that's a gift.
That's a
win.
That's a plus.
I think it's just a convenience thing for me. Like just going back in there, getting someone's attention, going, hey, okay, do I have to sit back in line now? You're gonna charge me $3. Okay, let's do that. I mean, like it depends on how much time I have and if I want to go through all that.
And I realize this is a form of rationalization on my part. To me, though, what we just described, the accidentally forgetting, I just walked around your whole store, I spent $100 on groceries, but I didn't pay you for this $4.99 drink or this $1.99 apple. That, to me, is the spirit of what grocery stores used to call leakage. Leakage now just refers entirely to shoplifting.
Sure.
But
yeah.
back then, it meant to things like, yeah, there's going to be some shoplifting, but things happen. Little kids put their hands in the Brock's jar back when that was a thing, and they eat our candy. That's leakage. So to me, I go, yeah, it's a lame Seinfeld reference of it's a write-off. They've accounted for this, whereas they haven't. Although they do now, it's hard for me to wrap my brain around. Oh yeah, they're accounting me for me taking this $150 whatever's on the grocery store top shelf bottle of I don't know, liquor and steal it. They've accounted for that. No, they haven't. That's my rationale. It makes no sense. I understand that, but it does seem to be relatable. How far am I going to go?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, if you're going there to steal,
No,
that's
it's
different.
different,
Yeah, I mean, like if
Different.
you and most people, there are a lot of people who are that there are their intention, and I'm sure there's a lot of young people that go through their generation, and if someone has stole something, when they're in junior high or something like that. So people are going in there to try to get away with taking something for free, for sure.
Yeah, but if they
Yes.
forget, I'm not going back. I'm not going to say, like,
Right.
oh my God, you forgot to charge me for my soda cans. Like,
Yeah, the only thing that's a little fearful to me, and it's not like when I forget something like that, is the fact that I do know that surveillance nowadays, what they do is like they'll find people that are been shoplifting for 4 or 5 times, 6 times on their cameras. Maybe they're using AI tools. Maybe they're just going through all their video, and then they'll find those people when they come back, and they'll arrest them there. So it's like you think you get away with it, but then you come back and you're probably face recognition or something like that, and they go, oh, that's the person who I have video of stealing 5 different things from me, walking right into my store. And then
in that case, they've got, as you said multiple times, just so
Evidence.
people understand,
Right.
it's a history. There's a history of behavior, because in other words, if you did innocently not pay for something, you go to Target and you spend $500 and you didn't realize that because back to school shopping or whatever, they didn't charge you for something that was $80. Well, that's a big ticket item, but you're like, $500, $300, $700. maybe you to this moment don't know that you stole it, quote quote.
That's true.
Depending on who handles finances, and is it just, hey babe, I put 500 on the ATM for back to school, or do you itemize it or whatever? It's not like the very next time you go in, they're gonna drag you into the storeroom
Yeah.
Right.
and say,
No.
all right, pal, you're doing $80. Wait, what you doing?
Yeah,
What you doing?"
exactly.
If they overcharge me, I'm going back. I'll
now
talk about
see?
that. If I'm double charged, I'm
See?
going back. But if you miss my bottle of water, ooh, woo-hoo-hoo, it's a win.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know.
remember I told you the other night I was just having one of those days. I ordered wings, and this time it was from a local place, and I didn't just order wings. I also ordered chicken strips and fries, and it showed up. And it's only those wings, those oversized steroid wings that we talked
Right.
about yesterday that I know I'm not gonna like. Oh, I was so ready, and I hate getting on the phone. I hate doing that. But I was ready to wear my chicken. I want my chicken strips for my fry. And you only because you made the mistake once, you go back and you double check and you go, oh yeah, never ordered those.
That happens to me sometimes too.
Didn't put those in the cart.
Didn't do that.
Because as much as we're sitting here going, I'm not going to go back because I got a free $80 mixer. Boy, they charge $80 over for that mixer. They're supposed to be on sale. You are getting in the car. You are going to storm in. You're going to find the GM. I don't need to talk to you at customer service. I want the general manager. I didn't pay for this.
No, that's too much. But yeah, essentially.
Is it though?
I don't go straight to the general manager. Just find someone who can take care of it
Well, good for you.
easily. Yeah.
It's an opportunity for so many people to be emboldened, though, in a way. Like,
I guess. Yeah.
so, 27. Okay, sorry. Let's go all the way back. 1 out of 3 of us admit we have remained silent when we knew that a cashier failed to ring up an item during the checkout. Now, Jeff, you're saying you don't think you've ever done that because not only will you occasionally say, "Hey, did you get the water?" You can't think of a time where you actually saw them fail to ring up an item, like it went over the thing, it didn't beep, and you went.
I definitely don't.
I
don't have any recollection of that. So yeah, nothing that I got past. Like again, like I've gone multiple times and probably gone back and said like, hey, I don't think you charged me for this or something like that. But again, if it's like inconvenient or if I'm already out, I've already loaded stuff in and stuff like that, then it's just to the point of I don't think it's worth my time. It's not really like an ethical thing anymore. It's just like I can't do it.
Yeah.
I have no time to do it. But I mean, again, if I notice it, I'll try to say something. You know.
I would love to say that I know for certain I've never let it happen, but I'm sure I have. I'm sure I've been mischievous or something. I mean, look, Christina and I may have occasionally tried to see if we could beat the self-checkout system just for fun. Just for fun. And if you do, you can't then admit it because now you're putting a spotlight on yourself. You got to go, babe, we got a free onion. And yeah, the code is still 4663. I told you I memorized that. Check it out. White onions, 4663. I promise you I'm right. Anyways, a third of us say we have remained silent when a cashier failed to ring up an item during checkout. A fourth of us say we feel guilty when it happens, but not so guilty that we'll say something, I guess.
Right.
20% feel embarrassed. Why are you embarrassed? Nobody's catching you.
Yeah. What?
My God. I mean, can you be embarrassed by that? And 12% feel that 12% of us are happy. We received something without paying for it. That's more of that rationalization, justification. It's a gift from the universe, or it's a gift from God, or it's a gift because I've been going through so much. This was not there are no accidents, right? There are no mistakes. There's that line of thinking. This was a way of saying, good job, Rob. You've made it through the week. Here is a Twix bar.
Yeah, I don't see it that way. I was like, if I'm wearing a nice sundress or a good golf dress, sometimes people just might not scan something and be like, hey, can I have your number later? So sometimes I just gift. A gift.
I have a hard time saying it's a thank you from some weird mafioso, type leader of the universe who goes, hey, Rob, had a good week this week. You want to throw him a little something?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I think everyone likes a win or like a break, and catch a break, right? And so, like when you go to the mechanic and you think it's gonna be $600 and it's $100 or something, like everyone feels like, man, that's just a break, and a lot of people feel like they deserve one.
Yes,
So-
yes,
Not
absolutely.
often,
And look, I think we're all just trying to get through it. What's sad is in this day and age now, our version of a break is just that things went the way they were supposed to go.
That's true too.
Like in my story,
Right.
hey, look, I got wings and I got the strips and the fries that I ordered. I guess I caught a break.
Yeah,
You know, if
seriously.
had I ordered them right, had they delivered them right, I caught a break because everything went the way it was supposed to.
Right. No, our standards and expectations have definitely dropped from what we would expect to be like good customer service or good quality control.
As for what those of us that have gotten free items, 37% say they have accidentally left a store without paying for the item. That's the accidental thing. Maybe it's the Snapple you drank while you were shopping. 60% of people who say they accidentally left without paying go back to return the item or pay for it. Really?
That's altruistic. That's great. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm like in my car, I don't see me doing it. If I notice it like before I get out of the store, maybe I'll go back.
If it's my example of it's a Snapple, it's a drink, it's a candy bar. If I don't catch it at the register, I'm not going back.
Yeah.
Now, if somehow we got a $40 cake decorated at the bakery and it was sitting on the bottom and for some reason they didn't ring it up,
That's different.
I'm probably going back. It is different.
Yeah, I'd feel
There was
bad.
more labor. I don't go to that. Well, I guess we're getting a gift, honey, for having gotten up early this morning and doing our chores. It's a gift from the universe. That one I'll probably go back for, but not if I get home.
Costco counts your items, and then I've been going to the same grocery store for like 15 years, so they all know me. So I would never intentionally try to do that whatsoever. But every now and then they're just like, "Did you bring that water in?" I'm like, "Nope, I did not. Please scan it." You know, just stuff like that.
And there's another way. There's another way for us to rationalize and justify it. Hey, if you cared that much, you'd have somebody count my stuff on the way out. So I guess this cake's all for me.
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel like it's definitely just a convenience thing for me. Like, I'm not going to sit in another line. I'm not gonna do like a whole nother thing to try to rectify this. If it's simple, I'll do it for sure.
And there's the time thing. You start doing the math because people think, oh, it's just 5 minutes. No, we're 5 minutes away from the store, so it's 5 minutes back. There's your 5 minutes. Now it's however long it takes to pay for this. I got to go to customer service. Now it's going to take us 5 minutes to get back to where we are right now. I mean, where we were 30 seconds ago because I'm still moving the wrong way. So really, this is more of a 35-minute idea, honey. Are you sure? Are you sure we don't deserve that? A couple emails came into radcast at theradnetwork.com. First one is from Chris. So we had a little quick on their meeting here where I was trying to plan. Jeff and Dee have invited themselves over to my house tomorrow. To just for like a get together. By the way, the show is off next week. Pre-planned. It was pre-planned around Jeff's hernia surgery or need for his hernia rest, which even that's been postponed, but the hernia is still there, right, Jeff? That's the update.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I'm gonna have. Well, I have to have like multiple procedures now. So like 2 different.
Congratulations, by the way. So next week begins that, but for a lot of us as well, we're getting amped up for the fall and being busy. So it became okay. Let's get the three of us together. And I got Sarge, the Labrador, and his separation anxieties. Hey, why don't you guys just, well, I didn't say that, actually. Jeff said, why don't we just come over to your house? I'm like, oh, okay, sure.
I think I was challenged to a game or something.
No, you kind of worked your way into that of losing at shuffleboard. You're the one that mouthed off about it.
I did. Yeah. I agree with that, yeah.
And so I was like, sure, yeah. And Jeff did, burgers. So I was just like, sure, okay, what do we need? And then pretty soon Dee is planning, like, the mayor is coming over.
Yeah, that's right.
And we're getting the key to the county or something, and she's bringing all these side. So anyway, this leads to
we could have whatever.
Spinach dip, potato salad.
I didn't say spinach dip. That was I made some. My mom.
Again, as Jeff keeps pointing out, it's just the three of us. And so Chris wrote in and said, hey, if Dee wants to jump in and help, just have her make burgers how I make them. I grind up the meat fresh, a 70% sirloin, 30% short rib mix, mix the Okay. As Jeff pointed out, if nothing else, in my home, can I at least make the burgers? And I do this. I make my own burger mix. I actually use, instead, you're using sirloin and short rib. Okay, because you want to get fat and lean. Yeah. I use chuck and short rib with filet for my burgers.
Oh yes, goodness.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
Wow.
let Rob make them.
Yeah, I am.
Grind 'em up.
I was just trying to be helpful, but yes, I can't.
I don't know
wait.
what turkey burger you were trying to make, but I'll take Rob.
Turkey burger. I eat a lot of turkey burgers.
But from there, because then D in the last segment, D was like, "Oh, I'll even cook them. Just have them eat out." And that's when Jeff's like, "I think he wants to make."
I know. It's like I just like
Dee
to
has
help.
this thing, and it's a very good quality, and I really appreciate it out of her. She just likes to help, and she likes to do as much as she can, and
May come overbearing.
we appreciate it very much.
Especially, no joke, an event like this. Like if I'm entertaining at home and if I'm with Christina, I'm with my wife, whatever, then we're going to be planning it. We're going to appreciate people like Dee. We will take her up on it, but like we're going to be much more like, this is what we're having. This is who can bring it. An event like this, a very casual, like, come over, let's have some burgers. It's going to be, 40% work, 60% fun, vice versa. Who knows? Burgers, you got it. Everything else, D, handle that.
Got it.
I'm good.
Love it.
It's
I
like,
love it. I'll
I ain't
bring some
provincial.
sides. Yeah.
So he goes on. Chris goes on from there. He smokes his burgers. Blah blah. I don't do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Burgers and steaks, I don't like turning them into gimmicks too often. Every now and then it's good. A good smoked burger with some different types of stuff on it. But same thing with meats and steaks. For the most part, I ain't melting like blue cheese. Even that was big. I just want it to taste like it's supposed to taste.
Yeah.
But
Welcome to another day of the radnetwork.com. It's like Groundhog Day, but each day just gets worse and worse. Don't believe me? Stick around for today's live episode of America's RAD Cast, beginning in mere minutes.
America's RAD Cast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
it's that time of the year again, spring cleaning time. Much like New Year's resolutions, spring cleaning is something we swear we're going to get to and then we never follow through on. And one of the reasons is how overwhelming it can be. You start to clean up, and then pretty soon you realize you have way more trash than you can just throw into your bins and put at the curb for the garbage company. You have enough junk that you need to make a half dozen trips to the dump, and then you go, oh, we don't even own a truck. Nor do you have the time or the energy, so you just say screw it again and no spring cleaning. So this year, call my man Corey from QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong on purpose. It makes him stand out. Plus, it makes you think of chocolate milk. QUIK Dumpsters.com. Quick Dumpsters, QUIK Dumpsters.com is their website. Corey and his team came to my house recently, hauled away dozens of boxes filled with just stone-cold trash, unusable and worthless old vacuum cleaners, appliances that couldn't be fixed, and just random crap from around the house. QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is QUIK. We're in and out of my place in less than 30 minutes. They checked in with me multiple times to make sure they were taking the right stuff. They were friendly, kind, professional, and finished off the job by making the house cleaner than when they started. And this may be the best part. Quotes are free, and you don't even have to have them over to your house where you get the little sales pitch and all that. Just send them some pics or videos. You get your price, schedule your day and time, and you watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Basically, you have no excuses other than your own laziness. Go to QuickDumpsters.com. That's QUIK. Dumpsters. QuickDumpsters.com. Quick. QUIK Dumpsters.com. Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP. MAP, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD Show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
Have you asked yourself if a turtle has no shell, is he naked, homeless, or both? No? Good. Then other than enjoying this show, you're not completely insane. Back to America's RAD Cast.
Good morning, it's a brand new day. Listen to us live or watch the stream. Morning radio vibes, Rad's got exactly what you need. Every morning, Rad is here, all for you, year after year. We are the RAD Cast. Come enjoy your morning at last. Good morning, this is the RAD Cast.
Welcome in. It's Friday morning, and we're right in the middle of preseason football. I'm going to save this story. I just saw this. We're starting to debate again the importance, the premium on which you must put scheduling events, particularly weddings during football season, and how much do you have to look at the schedule when deciding when to schedule something as it relates to. I hadn't even thought of college football being in the way as well. And does it get in the way of eliminating all weekends for dudes in particular who are football fans? So there's something to excite us
I mean,
about.
I think that's kind of true. I mean, during football season, everything that's going on during that weekend is going to be like, you're going to have to fight to get him out there. I mean, it's going to be a big thing.
Because I'm not a college guy, I had dismissed the idea that during football season, it's both days of the weekend. If you went to a college, if you're a big college fan, and then you're an NFL fan, yeah, it's going to take a lot. And it's football all day and night, Saturday and Sunday, and weddings in particular. It's like, oh, I'm going to get married in January. It's like, please be the Pro Bowl weekend. Please be the Pro Bowl weekend, because there's no other weekend that's going to be okay.
My birthday's in May, and people always have weddings in May, and I just get mad. It's not even football. There's not really a lot of sports happening. But, yeah, it sucks. So
They
I can
steal it.
only
They're
imagine.
Steelers.
Yeah.
They're stealing because they want to have a nice weather day. So they take away all the birthdays in May because there's not that much in May. Well, we have Memorial Day and then a bunch of birthdays. So they just figured out they're
Yes.
poachers, birthday poachers.
Seriously.
So anyway, that's for another time. I was just chuckling as we came on. So, okay. I don't know why. There's no basis to this whatsoever, scientific or otherwise, or grammatical. However, I don't even know if grammatical is a word. If I'm riding a ride at Disneyland, it's the Pirates of the Caribbean. However, if I'm vacationing there, I'm going to the Caribbean. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
It's
Right.
the Caribbean if it's the ride or the movie, but if I'm going there, it's the Caribbean. I don't know if one's right or wrong, but in my mind, you don't visit the Caribbean. You visit the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that. Yeah, I've never made that kind of comparison before, but yeah, that's interesting because you're right.
it's also
I
not
do
one
pronounce it.
but you don't correct though, right? Because like if
Right, I
I
don't
hear
correct it.
Caribbean, I don't go, you mean Caribbean?
Right,
It's
right,
not even
right.
worth it. Okay. There's a
Or
reason
you're
I
on
was
like
saying-
a Caribbean cruise, but you could be on a Caribbean
Oh,
cruise.
I don't like
too.
it. I don't like
It'd
the
be- yeah, it'd be-
Caribbean cruise. No.
So Caribbean is it
I don't
Pirates
know.
of the See, because Pirates of the Caribbean sounds wrong to me.
I don't. Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean, but yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But you don't
it's
wanna
a
go on a
thing.
See, you don't want to go on a Caribbean cruise. A Caribbean cruise though, you'll go on.
Yay.
Makes no sense. None of us make any sense. This rule, there is no rule. I don't even know what the rule is, but we all have some type of reaction to it, where it's like, it's Caribbean.
I'm gonna laugh
And-
the first time someone corrects me though. When I'm like, oh, it was on the Pirates of the Caribbean, and they're like, no, Caribbean.
Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Like,
Yeah.
people have different ways of pronouncing things, but it's always interesting to me why. I'm like, oh,
Well, and usually, so with places, the rule is however the locals pronounce it is how it's pronounced. You throw out grammar. That's why it's Nevada. Yeah, I get it. It's a Spanish word. You're supposed to say Nevada. We don't. It's Nevada. and therefore it's Nevada. Sorry, you have to go but that's how it's pronounced. And but I've never looked up how do people in the Caribbean or the Caribbean say Caribbean or Caribbean, or do they care?
Or do they?
Or is it
Or is it
both?
a different word?
It's a whole other word.
It's a whole other word.
So the one that I can't even remember what the hell it's called when people bring it up is Turks and
Caicos.
and
yeah.
Caicos. See, I always
Caicos
think
is
of the
what
liquor.
Cacaos? What would
I
you-
always
Caicos
think
is
of
what I've
cacao. Caicos, Turks and what is Turks and Caicos? Everybody wants to go to Turks and Caicos. It's like a British Isle, basically, right? So
Yeah,
I'm like,
huts.
Turks and like I always get mixed up with the Curacao, and isn't there some other like other not Botswana, but there's like another island nation like Turks and what's it supposed to be?
Caicos is
Turks
what I
and
know. Yeah.
Caicos. But there's supposed to be like another one.
Well, so
That's like a
Curacao is like a Dutch island off the Caribbean or the Caribbean.
there is an island called Curacao.
Oh yeah, definitely.
See?
Okay.
I know a few people from there. Henley Jensen, the old closer for the Dodgers, he's from Curacao.
Okay. Curacao.
The only reason
That's their
I met him a few times because I knew another person from Curacao and they introduced me. So
I mean-
I was like, hey, that's cool.
Hey.
Yeah, you've got the automatic talking point built in. So we're one of 18
Yeah, so that's
people.
how I know Curaçao's a real island. I've met people from it.
Okay.
So that explains my confusion. The reason I bring it up is a new survey shows that almost half of us admit we will avoid going to a destination because we can't pronounce it confidently.
Oh, no.
So-
No, never.
What? So I'm never going to Turks and Caicos because I can't remember how to pronounce Caicos? No.
No.
I always feel like, anyways, every time you get to the local area that you're going, it's always pronounced slightly different than what you know. And then, like you said, like, yeah, you should call it the way that the locals call it. And that's usually how you fix it. Yeah, but don't be
Just
scared.
ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
be
what it-
scared.
People
Well,
have different
especially
accents.
if you're in an area where they expect tourists and they just like Hawaii, you can't pronounce a damn street in Hawaii. Everyone has the apostrophe, the H, and more vowels than consonants. I'm like, Hamanamanamane?
Right.
You just, what road am I on, dude? It's like, oh, aloha, man. It's Hamanunala. What? Sure, great. Just am I north? Because you don't.
No,
But
it's tough.
I'm not going. I'm not going because half of travelers say they'll avoid going to a destination because they can't confidently pronounce it. 25%, a fourth of us, won't Google a destination because we're not sure how to spell it.
Huh.
That-
What?
That's
Like
what it's for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Autocorrect,
Yeah.
autofill. It's like,
Right.
That's how I found Turks and Caicos.
I mean, to be honest with you,
That's crazy.
my like AI chat prompting is getting lazy because I know they know what I mean and I don't even correct it anymore. I'm just like blah blah blah. Oh, they know that, and I'm getting really lazy. It's popping up in my emails a little bit. I have to go and correct
And
them.
you see, everybody when AI started exploding, everybody was freaking out. Well, it's going to take over. It's going to take jobs. People in, I don't know, your world, but in the tech world, one of the things they were freaking out was that how quickly would it make humans just so slovenly?
Yes, right.
Because AI immediately learns and then auto predicts. We already know, right? I have therapy every Thursday. Every Thursday towards the end of our show, towards the end of the sports show, I get a note from Uber. Do you want to get it? You want to make a ride? Do you want to go to therapy? I'm like, how do you know that? And okay, so that's nothing compared to now what we're talking about with we've already talked about, how it already listens to us and it knows everything. But now with AI, yeah, it already knows. Oh, here comes Jeff. He's gonna prompt me too. I already know he wants to go to Turks and Caicos. Okay. And pretty soon, yeah, you're like Homer Simpson on the sofa with the bird that automatically, what was that gel that made it dip its head or whatever,
Right.
and it's typing for you while you're just sitting there.
I mean, like, so like when I was younger, people used to say, because Microsoft Word came out and then other programs came out and they could do spell check, kind of cool in a cool way when that first came out. Yeah, that little squiggly line under your word. You're like,
It was
oh,
a clip. It was a paper clip.
that was Clippy.
Oh,
That was your little assistant.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
But-
Clippy, annoying little rat.
But like, when that came, like spell check came in, like I started hearing a lot of parents or a lot of people go, "Oh, you don't need to know how to spell that. You got spell check now." So it's like, and the thing is, it's kind of true. Every platform we have right now, even your text messages, will give you some kind of notification when they feel like you've misspelled a word or something like that. So it does make us not have to remember those words as much, and makes us just not very good when it comes to spelling or grammar. I'm not
Which
sure.
almost makes this survey more annoying because we also have it. We have built-in translators and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Just come close, and your phone will tell you or tell the person what you're trying to say. So half of us won't even go to a destination. A fourth of us won't Google it because we don't know how to spell it, and a fifth of us fear the embarrassment of being corrected. Oh, grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have that fear though.
I would say mine's way different, but like going to a fancy French restaurant and not knowing how to pronounce it, like that's
yeah,
more
sure.
fearful to me. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'll have this thing on the menu. Like that's
Right.
like, but I'm not gonna miss a trip because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
You point to it. I'll have this, or if there's any level of self-consciousness, do you have somebody at the table? You go, is this gnocchi or ganache? How do I pronounce?
I'm different.
Or worst case, you just ask. Yes, it's no
Yeah.
big deal. What is this fear
I
of
don't
being
know.
corrected thing?
So weird.
What? It is. I obviously it comes from, I spent a lifetime of being corrected and I feel like an idiot or whatever, some deep psychological thing. But so what? And by the way, what's wrong with this waiter if he's not nice about it? Like if he has to look down his nose. Oh, I can see you've never traveled to Italia. Yes, that's yeah, okay.
I mean, I guess that's what you fear, right? The
Yeah.
horrible waiter that would do something like that. But I don't have that fear at all. Like I don't mind saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I mispronounced that," or "I'm sorry, I don't know what this is." Like that's
Right.
not. I know enough stuff. I'm confident.
And I guess it reminds me of, like the gun store. You walk in and they expect you to know everything about what a caliber is and what a bullet is,
yeah.
and is it a magazine, is it a cartridge, and they talk down to you. And I guess it's the same thing if you go to a nice restaurant. You can be intimidated by some of the, not only the pronunciations, but you don't know it. Like some of them, they don't describe what it is. Again, does nobody at the table know what sweetbreads are? Do you not
so good.
do you not have the ability to just Google it? I mean, if you're that concerned about being made fun of or being corrected, can't you just Google this stuff?
Yes.
How do I pronounce gnocchi? Spell it.
Yeah. I
Right.
look up the menu before and I learn the pronunciation and try to do the best that I can when I'm there.
Well,
Prepared.
with Google and now with AI stuff, I say this a lot now to a lot of people, and it's if you don't want to know, I mean, if you don't want to know, you're not going to know. Like you can pretty much look up anything now. I mean, right now you can really look up how to be a mechanic and go through a school on AI. Like, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that if you want to know, the resources are out there. They used to be unavailable, right? You used to have to go to a school, or you used to have to go to something like, with a lot of time that would take up a lot of your time. Now that information's out there. So yes, look it up. Take the 5 seconds it is to type in, what does this menu say? Take a picture of your menu, your French menu, and it will translate it for you in
So often.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that once you're comfortable by just doing that,
I know.
and not being so nervous, because I would be nervous too. Like if I went to like a fancy French restaurant in a different country, especially with my pickiness and with the eating, I would be a little nervous, ordering. But I would just kind of admit that, like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know what this is. Can I have chicken?
Right. The whole
Chicken.
downloading, the translating, that's if you care. And then to your point, Jeff, I've come to the realization now, all ignorance in this world is willful. In this day and age, you are willfully ignorant of it because the answers are there. I don't mean to go all X-Files on you, but the answers are out there. And if you want to know, you can know. And if you know, I didn't know that. Right. Well, you chose not to know that. Maybe you shouldn't walk around repeating it because you've never confirmed that it's actually a thing. So if you care enough about, I'm going to this really nice restaurant, look, there's always going to be a reason why you might want to. It's the first time I'm going out with my fiance's parents. I want to look like I know I belong there. Then
Yeah.
take 5 minutes. Like Jeff said, my God, you can run it through. AI will translate it for you, and just say, "Hey, AI, tell me how to pronounce all the words on here that I might not." They'll do it. It's not that difficult.
And the good thing about a lot of these AI tools is they break them down so you can learn them, or they don't just like give you like these really like what Google used to do, like just a result from websites type of thing. This is like a breakdown of like, hey, not only is this the information, but we're going to try to explain it to you in a way that makes it very easy to learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
And a lot of people won't even correct you either. They'll figure out what you mean, and they'll just let it go. And I don't know if that adds to the you're likely just to make mistakes moving forward, or if they're just kind of being nice. Like if you go to Hawaii and you say, I want poke. Most places, most people aren't going to say it's okay, sir. They're just going to, okay, a poke bowl. Got it. And just move along. But in this survey, some of us aren't even traveling because we don't know where to go. The places most mentioned that are hard to pronounce. Now, I don't know if they also have the correlation of because they're the hardest to pronounce, we're not going there. But when people were asked, what are places you've heard of that you can't pronounce that stump you the most? Reykjavik, Iceland came up. Chamonix, France. That one I don't know.
Chamonix.
Charbonnet, you mean? No,
Chardonnay?
I don't know.
Chamonix. Chamonix, France. I've never, The one in France you always get is Caen because no one knows how to pronounce Caen. K-A or C-A-N-N-E-S. Is it Caen? Cons? Cans?
Oh, right.
Oh, can't.
Because the film festival, right?
Can.
I've heard it pronounced
Right.
con and cans.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you have other people who are local that try to split the difference. Oh yes, I'm hearing Caen.
Cool.
That's just the French snobbiness.
Scotland. A lot of people say Edinburgh, Scotland, because that's how it's spelled to Americans.
Yeah.
It's Edinburgh.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's Qatar, or you can get away with Qatar.
Qatar.
It's not like
Yeah.
Quater. A lot of Americans qua.
It took me a second to realize those were to the same place, though.
Cutter and gutter and
No, Qatar.
Guitar and cutter.
Yeah.
I thought they were two separate places for a while.
I know. And I'm like, are they all okay? Is one wrong? It's like during this is for old people, the very first Persian Gulf War, the older Bush would always say Saddam instead of Saddam Hussein
Cringe.
because Saddam was like an insult in Farsi or whatever they were speaking.
Okay.
So now I was same thing. So is it Qatar, Qatar, gutter? Like which one is the put down? They're all fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I guess we'll just call
Which
you the
one's
cute
the put
company.
down?
Yeah, right. And a lot of it's Phuket, Thailand. It's not
Fuck.
pronounced.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not. It's
No,
not fuck
no,
it. It's
yeah.
Phuket.
Phuket.
It's
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Phuket. Yes, it's it. Thailand, and that's where you should go. But you're afraid. It's like every place, right? They have a pho. Back to food, right? They have a pho place, and it's always pho, keen, good. They always every city, they lump that in. Sacramento's pho, king, great.
All together, all in one.
Yeah, way to go. You got us the first 13,000 times on that. And then you still have the moron who exists that it's not pronounced pho. So it's faux. Really? So they're saying foking?
Pho. Learn it. I'll use AI tools. That's my goal.
Right. This is the other problem. I'm not afraid of being corrected by the pronunciation, but I get so annoyed at people that don't know pronunciations. Like simple, basic ones you should know. Back to the willful ignorance thing. It's like pho is a big one, and it's like it's not po or whatever people will say, and I don't know why. I have to let this go. I have to.
No, it's okay. Honestly,
I have to. I don't know. I think I have to evolve past this.
we can work on it.
My problem is sometimes they mispronounce the word so bad I don't know the word. And then I'm stuck going, how do I handle this? Because they're just going to mispronounce it again, and I'm going to have to try to decipher what word they're trying to say. But they're saying it wrong, and then what if it's a word I don't know?
Yeah.
Am I hearing you right? I don't know how to. Those are the ones I don't know how to handle.
What about a
What?
gyro and euro?
Hero.
No, I know, but
Ugh,
the people that call them
gyro.
gyros.
God, good lord.
A lot of people call them gyros still.
Yeah, it's
That's a good
Euro,
one.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
but a lot of
like
people
I'll
call
let
it.
it. I think I let it go. It depends on the relationship. Like if it's you, I'm gonna go. You mean a Euro? But if it's whatever, somebody you just met, I'm gonna stop and get some
Right.
gyro.
that's
it just
that's
sounds
what
weird.
I've heard a lot of times. You want a gyro? You want a gyro?
It's so cringe.
Like, it's not how it's pronounced, but okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean-
Give me a gyro with chicken.
And then see, is gyro the pronunciation anywhere? Because then you
I
get
don't
those
think
weird,
so.
like, that's what I was, like Italians, right? Italians will get provincial about, depending on what part of Italy they're from. No, it's mozzarella, not mozzarella. It's prosciutto, not prosciutto. Does anyone call them gyros anywhere? Is that just
I don't think so.
an American thing? Like we can't figure out GIF or GIF, so we go
Ooh, yeah.
gyro and euro and same thing.
Right. I
Is
mean,
it-
it's
is
just
it-
like people
I see gyro.
not looking it up, right? So not caring how to pronounce it, and then two, just looking at at the food truck or whatever they see that has gyro meat, and they say I want a gyro.
G-Y-R-O. Got it. Gyro.
Right.
And D, did you say gyro?
No.
Oh,
Gyro.
I thought
Heck
I heard
no.
you mumble. I say gyro.
No. I just, no, that's one of my big ones. Oh, it frustrates me.
Okay, then what about the
It
GIF GIF thing?
frustrates me.
Because people get so annoyed at GIF or GIF, and then the guy who created them made some speech where he said it's
Yeah.
GIF, but people
Right.
said, screw you, it's GIF."
That's pretty much the big debate is the fact that most people are calling them GIFs because the G stands for graphic, and so it's a hard G, so people go, okay, it's a GIF. And then I think the creator of them said I pronounce it GIF. So everyone's like, what should we do? Like we should pronounce it the way that the person who created it meant to, or the way that makes a little bit more sense, I guess. So I think that's
right, because there's no actual, as I understand it, there's no grammatical rule because it would be a giraffe then. If it's a GIF, it's a giraffe
That
as
one doesn't
opposed to a
bother me.
giraffe.
No.
So it's a gyro, not a gyro, and not a gyro, but it's never a gyro.
No.
Oh,
But it's a giraffe, not a giraffe. But it's a gyro, not a gyro.
A
But it can be a
giraffe.
gyro, and it's never a giraffe. Have you ever seen a giraffe in
No.
Africa?
That's why
it's a big long
it's a
neck.
different language.
You haven't.
America's RADcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD Show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com. Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. SueBerry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040, Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Why is it called America's RAD Cast when RAD doesn't stand for anything? Because that's why. Call the show at 888-587-5355.
We were talking about mispronouncing places. People won't even Google the places they want to go on vacation to. They can't spell. Makes no sense. And then we started talking about pronunciations as a Caribbean. We found our way into food and such. Most mispronounced everyday words. A lot of people say comfortable instead of comfortable. Ooh. Comfortable? Who says comfortable?
I haven't heard that.
Yeah. I don't like it. I've never heard
vegetable, where you add in the syllable vegetable instead of vegetable. Okay, whatever.
It's a little less annoying.
Very annoying would be the espresso instead of espresso.
Oh, I hate that.
There's no X in that word.
I hate that.
Laboratory instead of laboratory. You get into those things too, like mischievous and mischievous. Oh. It's supposed to be mischievous, but most people don't know that, and they're like, why are you saying mischievous? Foods, it's not. Most Americans say bruschetta. It's not. It's bruschetta. It is gnocchi, not ganache or whatever we're coming up with. It is pho, not pho. A lot of Americans say quinoa instead of quinoa.
What? I've never heard that. I'd laugh.
Quinoa, you know, the American thing of qua. So it's, I've heard, quinoa or quinoa, but never, and it's quinoa.
Go to the
Midwest.
other one
is
go to the Midwest.
And then acai. Can I get an acai berry? No, it's not.
Acai. I hate that. That's one of my biggest. Oh, I hate that.
Gyro made it instead of, you're supposed to say gyro instead of gyro. Say chipotle instead of chipotle. People really say that? I thought that was a joke.
It might be a joke.
As a joke.
But I think that, I'm telling you, go to the Midwest. Go places where they call things pop instead of soda, and that's where you're going to get those type of terminology.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
That's my correlation.
I say it's a joke, like chipoodle. Yeah. Let's go to the poodle, and then I start making all these stupid nicknames for it. So let's go to poodle. All right, sis, we're going to poodle. That's a silly goose thing to me. It's not like I'm trying to.
Problem though is in this country, a lot of people just they do hear things, they just keep mispronouncing them, not knowing it's a joke. So I wouldn't be surprised, I guess. Every day is a day. It's Friday morning, August 21st, so you got a whole weekend of days. We'll work backwards. Sunday is National Sponge Cake Day. We were just talking about sponge cake. You just buy it from, what is it, Sara Lee?
Yes.
I don't know. Put it in your freezer. And then you can just slice it up. You microwave it for a few seconds, and maybe a little bit of whipped cream and a little bit of caramel sauce.
Ooh, no strawberries? No strawberries? No fruit for
sure.
you? Okay.
Sure.
I was like, that's my favorite. Straws and whipped cream on there.
Notice we haven't introduced any ice cream to this whole mess yet.
That's
that's always.
addition. That's
National Sponge Cake Day is Sunday. It's also National Cuban Sandwich Day. Allegedly, the only place to have a real Cuban sandwich, Miami. Well, Cuba, I suppose. And it's all about the panini. And we were just talking about the movie Chef the other day, and they're making the panini and the Cuban sandwiches when they first start with their food truck in Miami. Also, tomorrow is National Take Your Cat to the Vet Day. They all need to go to the vet. All your pets, even though there's nothing wrong with them, once a year. I know it's expensive. I know you got to pay somebody to tell you all the things that are wrong with your animal, which will cost you more money, but they're your pets. They're worth it. And the problem is with pets, especially dogs and cats, our most popular ones. They're so stoic that by the time they start doing the things that we know means there's a problem, like they're hiding or they're sleeping in corners. I'm not saying it's too late. It's just, it's been going on for a while. They don't communicate. They don't tell you my tummy hurts. They might throw up in front of you if you're lucky. Take your cat to the vet tomorrow. That's your vet day.
Kitty cat.
Public service announcement.
Meow.
Also, take your senior citizen to the vet day. That's today.
To the
I'm
vet?
sorry. It's just National Senior Citizen Day. Isn't it the same thing? Here, 2 for 1. Check the Labrador. Check the elderly man. Just let me know. Then we just get to the point we're all taking the same medications. Today I chose not to celebrate. It's National Hawaiian Shirt Day. God, I hate Hawaiian shirts. So ugly.
I bet you have some, Jeff. I bet you have some. No, I'm you might have like a couple.
I'm on the same path as Rob.
Have you been to Hawaii?
A couple times, or actually no, one time, and I was 8, so no.
Okay, so it doesn't count.
It doesn't count. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Are you that guy, or is that acceptable if you do the Hawaiian shirt at a luau in Hawaii?
No, I wouldn't. I mean, if someone bought me one, someone told me to put it on, I wouldn't fight it pretty much. But I mean, that's not gonna be my choice.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be something I buy.
I'm not mad at Tommy Bahama, but something like low key Hawaiian, like a Tommy Bahama, nice linen shirt, good material. A palm tree might be on there, but a classic Hawaiian shirt.
Anywhere or only in Hawaii at a luau?
Anywhere. I don't want to see it at all.
Okay, so that's okay. It's just like this time of year, especially shorts, might even have shoes on or whatever. Then that okay. I think the way I got roped into it was exactly what Jeff was saying. Was buy this shirt. No. So the compromise was I think I got a Hawaiian style shirt, but with Corvettes on it. So I thought it was cool.
Yes.
Like yeah.
That's
Yeah,
different.
it might be a Hawaiian shirt, but yeah, I drive one of these. You back
I'm not
home.
sure it is, but
It's a vibe.
I think it's better.
Yeah.
Is it though? Really?
I mean, at
looking
least,
back,
as long as you think it is while you're wearing it and you're not embarrassed, that's the most important part.
But
Because
Tommy Bahama, like a turtle or like a cool like palm tree, like that's low key. Like that's a low key
I
Hawaiian
have nothing
shirt.
against Tommy Bahama. I mean, I know that they're more like tropical Hawaiian stuff, but I think I'm thinking more like what you're talking about, like the Hawaiian
flowers,
shirts
yeah,
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Gross. No.
I'm not.
No.
When I travel, unfortunately, I do still look like I'm a kid from Northgate. Like when I'm like in Europe and stuff, like I wear like the same clothes. I get that comment a lot, and a lot of not always the nicest comments.
Cargo shorts.
Sometimes. So.
because is it a Hawaiian shirt? It's all about what's on the shirt, right? It's a short sleeve button down polo shirt.
Right.
But now we make it Hawaiian by putting stupid stuff on it, right? That's all that makes it a Hawaiian shirt.
Certain tropical
is-
colors in the flowers.
Right.
I think that's the kind
Colors.
of thing, right? And then the traditional cut, kind of like similar to this shirt, honestly, like a little bit.
Well, they're more
Yeah.
breathable normally. A good linen, a good beach wear. You
This
know.
is my
Yeah.
bowling shirt.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's a great shirt, but I'm just saying that luckily there's no puka shells or Hawaiian flowers on there.
Yeah, see, I think that it would be hard for me to do that. Even in Hawaii, I don't think you would catch me in puka shells and
see you wearing that in Hawaii. I immediately picture your nose is covered in the white lotion.
no.
You got a big no, you wouldn't. That's why it's
No.
ridiculous, right? And you got a big hat, to stop freckling, and it's a thing. You're playing the John Candy role in the movie, and I don't like it. It doesn't work for you.
I'm just I need to do better on that. I need to do better with like sunscreen and sunblock and stuff. We go golfing a lot. My friends are so well prepared, and I'm like running to the pro shop to get like a little sunblock to like rub all over me 30 seconds before we tee off. My hands are all with sunblocky
Oh,
and
it's
stuff.
not good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Right.
I need to get
Right.
more organized there. That's
That's
why I
why.
hit that goose.
Or that terrible duck hook. That's
Yeah.
the lotion. Yeah.
Oh, guys, you didn't see me putting on all that sunblock.
Today is National Kool-Aid Day. Kool-Aid was invented by Edwin Perkins in Hastings, Nebraska back in the 1920s. He was always fascinated by chemistry and liked to invent things. As a boy, he worked in his family's general store after school, and he experimented with concoctions in his mother's kitchen.
Get it.
You know how all the great meth addicts became. That's how they all started.
Mix it up.
He became interested in a new powdered dessert mix called Jell-O that came in 6 delicious flavors. So basically the story here is Kool-Aid is nothing more than stolen Jell-O turned into drink.
Yeah.
That's the story.
I think-
The
I
kid's obsessed
Sugar.
with it. Go ahead, Jeff.
No, I was gonna say I think that makes sense, honestly. Like seeing the powdered product and going, what can I do? I didn't know this was possible, right? To create a powder into a liquid gel or whatever. So I think that kind of gave him, I'm sure, some inspiration.
Who would be more likely to think that than a kid, right? This is good, but I gotta wait for it to freeze and set up. What if I want it white now? And pretty soon, he produces a bottled concentrated drink mix, which he also created into 6 delicious flavors like Jell-O, designed and printed the packaging himself, came up with a new name, and Kool-Aid was invented. In terms of the idea, obviously not the provincial, we call the provincial intellectual property of creating the actual
Right.
powder that Jell-O had. So along came General Foods, who eventually purchased what was Kool-Aid, which was sold originally in grocery and candy stores. It was huge during the Depression because it was only 5 cents for a package. Right after General Foods bought it, they introduced the big smiling face picture and the, oh yeah.
Kool-Aid man. Yeah.
Kool-Aid was born. Best-selling Kool-Aid flavor in America. It's overwhelming. The best flavor is
Fruit punch.
not even close. Yes, fruit
Cherry.
punch, tropical
Oh.
punch. Sorry, tropical punch. They call it.
Little late then.
Consistently ranks as the most popular. Followed not closely, but second and third are close. Grape and cherry round out the top 3 Kool-Aid flavors.
Cherry. It's the best. And so much sugar, though. There's so much sugar in there. It's
See, this-
delicious, but it's pure sugar.
Yeah, that's the problem with Kool-Aid is, see, like Kool-Aid does grape right. You know, we've talked about how grape is either really right or not as a flavoring. Kool-Aid does it right, but it's really all sugar. It's
Right.
not really grape that I'm tasting. It's more purple sugar or something like that.
Yeah, I get this like pink lemonade thing that's like super good at the store, but I know it's just like all sugar. When I drink it, literally just like my eyes perk up. You know, like it definitely like it's like instant almost. Like whoa. So it's not good for you, but it does. It affects you a little bit.
I mean, how many times have all of us throughout our lives thought, I know what I'm doing is not good for me, but
Yes.
it feels good.
Yeah,
A lot.
right. I'm just gonna do a
also-
little bit less.
Right. Just a little bit moderation. Tomorrow is also National Tooth Fairy Day. Every year, Delta Dental does their little poll. They go out, they ask, etc. 1 out of 3 children will go to bed early if they expect a visit from the Tooth Fairy. Yay, I want to see the Tooth Fairy. They go to bed. Do they go to sleep or they just lie in there? Tooth Fairy, yay, Tooth Fairy. By the way, he's leaving more than ever.
Oh, I was about
The
to say.
average value of a single lost tooth in the past year has shot up by almost 20%. So the average is basically rounded up. It's $6 for a tooth. Jesus. I think I got
Yeah.
a quarter.
I had a conversation with some parents about this yesterday because their child is about to lose a tooth, and I asked them just same exact question, like what's the going rate now, and they said $10 to $20.
Oh my
And I'm
God.
like, man, I got $1 for maybe like my first or second tooth, maybe.
Is that 10 to 20 bucks per tooth? Or
Yeah.
like the first
Yeah,
one
per
or the
tooth.
big one?
I think they're supposed to be more for the first couple or something, but yeah, that's what they're saying.
That's deep.
Inflation, man.
That's deep. I
Well,
guess
don't you s-
5.
If you set the precedent at the first couple, it's like, what was wrong with the 4th tooth I lost?
It's
Why'd
all-
the
it's
tooth
all
fairy
beca-
chip me.
No, it's all because I think they're friends. Parents don't want to get outdone by their friends' parents. So when their friends get $10 or whatever, it's like they don't want their kid to go, I got $1. And then they go tell their parents like, oh, he only got $1.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah,
And see,
telling you, that's the dynamic what causes that.
the long list of reasons that people. Oh, Rob, you would have made such a great dad. No, I wouldn't. Not only because I probably would have ruined my kids because I would have ignored them, or I would have resented them because they were getting in the way of my career. But there's this long list, and then there's the less seemingly serious ones, but still like the funny ones that would be negative. So if I was in the position, and I would be, where my kid was the one who could get who was still going to school with the regulars, right? Because you want them to. I don't think it's good to just to segregate them with only people of like-mindedness. I'm not a big private school fan. Whether it's religion, how much money you make, or whatever. So they're still going to school with the regulars, but my kid's doing a little bit better. So I hear this that other parents set the precedent. Oh my God, Jenny's parents gave her $20 for her. I'm like,
Lame.
okay. So my kid, he's going to get like a $400 Apple gift card for his first tooth. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what the other parents got. See,
I got no money.
It's terrible for the kids. This is why I would have been an awful parent. That's a terrible way to parent. But just so I can get the gratification of knowing that Bob and Shirley are squirmy. Oh, yeah, Rob again. He did it. Oh, gift card for teeth now. And then you just start throwing parties that you hate. Like, hey, we're gonna have a neighborhood Groundhog Day party for all the kids. And now pretty soon you set the precedent. Everybody's got to get a bouncy house every year for Groundhog Day, right? Yeah, keep up. And you know what I would do? Just to make it even more entertaining for me, I'd move into a neighborhood way below my stature. So I had all sorts of discretionary income, right? Like I'm living just in a very, very small home. First, I got to find this kid that I'm raising.
That first.
But, you got to find purpose as you get later in life. I think I found it. I'm going to torture other adults who have children. And by setting the bar so high to keep up with Wally, my son, that
That's kind of fun.
they all go bankrupt.
See, if I would have went and said like blah blah blah, I got $20 to my parents, and they would say, well, go sleep at their house, like go over there and get money from their parents.
I got no money. I got threatened with like the tooth being pulled by a door.
We all get that. We all get that. Yeah.
I know, but I got no money for my teeth, so they didn't set any precedent.
Did you leave it under your pillow?
No,
and get
no, there was no fairies,
bother?
no magic. Jehovah's Witness, no fairies, no magic.
Oh, damn it! I always forget the damn right. So that was just
Easter eggs either. Easter bunny zip.
Now
I ain't got no Easter eggs either.
No.
I have that. Yeah, I do. You reminded me of something else I had here, Jeff. The survey did also show, because so you're saying no money. Well, that was the Jehovah's thing, but a lot of parents. What is it? 19%. Yes. No, I'm sorry. It's up from 19% last year. 32% in 2025, as opposed to 19% in 2024. 32% of kids received a physical gift in exchange for their teeth, but it doesn't say what. What is the physical gift? Because if the average tooth is getting $6, is the physical gift something stupid from the junk drawer, or are you giving them a Nintendo Game Boy?
Right. Yeah.
That's true.
I think it depends on how much your kid is a brat.
Yeah.
And how much you spoil them.
Right.
I'm sure
or how much. Right. The jerk the parent is like me.
Yeah.
Like, oh. Wow.
Yeah, right.
Tooth fairy time. Here's a college fund for $50,000. Go see what your kids think. Your friends think of that.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe you have to be a parent to understand, because I don't want any children's teeth or their like little locks of hair. I don't know. I don't see that. I don't get the who
Like
keeps
the
the
collecting
teeth?
it?
Well, they keep them usually in a little
Some people
jar.
do.
I've seen that.
I'm pretty positive my parents, I hope, did not.
Throw them away. Yeah, like who? Yeah, you're paying a child for the teeth, and then you're just.
That might be a question I asked my dad the next time I see him. Like, hey, so where did all our teeth go? The ones you gave us $1 for. Did you just like toss them right away?
He has a
Did you toss them
necklace.
right
Yeah.
away?
And as Jeff is asking, as Dad is reaching into his pocket, because he's got a blazer on, because all dads wear blazers all the time. He pulls out a Ziploc bag filled with Jeff's baby teeth, and Dad just starts going through them with his index finger.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead, Jeffrey. Yeah.
My dad has like the most storage out of like all of us in like our family. Like he has like sheds, and he has like multiple sheds, and it's all organized really well. And he still calls us up. He's like, hey, needed you to get this one box out of here from your childhood. It's taking up space. If you want this, come and get it, or it's going in the trash. So
It's on the curb.
Yes.
It's staying there until you get it or the garbage people show up.
right, that's it.
come
I'm
get
like, you have 4 sheds. You have like an attic. You have all this stuff. I don't have room for this. Get your trophies
Your
out of here.
teeth and your paintings. Yeah.
What trophies you want to keep? You tell me.
See, this parenting thing now is just becoming more about me torturing other parents. That would be the idea. So what do they do with the teeth? Why don't you just so your kid loses a tooth, he puts it under the pillow. I'm going to give him a $400 Apple gift card so that it just sends the stock market soaring. The neighborhood stock market. All the other parents are so angry. But you take his tooth and you collect a few of them. You turn them into a necklace that you make him wear. So he wears.
Tribal.
I love
Yes.
it. I love it.
Very
And that's what he says when other kids ask him. He says, "Well, it's my dad says it's about our ancestry," and he just leaves it at that.
I love it. That's better.
I mean, I would be pretty scared to fight a kid who had his teeth on his
See?
necklace.
Right. That's
And
the
right
idea.
before he fights, he pulls his necklace out, and it's just his teeth.
Yeah. Now all the kids have silver teeth, so yeah, that's quite.
And I, for some reason, like I envision my kid, he walks around like with a backpack, and every backpack it has like a voodoo doll of each one of the kids he hangs out with, and he can just very methodically just pull it out without any expression and just start poking at it and just get into their brains.
Oh, now we're talking about voodoo.
And the teeth. It's all part of it.
Again, it's all part of our culture that I'm making. Here's a silly poll. Somebody, for some reason, asked, and there's a lot of holes in this. It's an internet poll. What do you expect? They asked which holiday character would they win? I'm sorry. Which holiday character would win if they all went into a free-for-all brawl? Now, first of all, they put in characters that don't have anything to do with holidays, like the Tooth Fairy. The Tooth Fairy's not a holiday character. It's just a character. Second of all, they didn't like organize it. I thought they were going to do, is it going to be like a bracket, like a March Madness Royal Rumble bracket? Instead, they just said, tell us who would win. And you gotta give us what are the rules? Can they fight dirty? Are they fighting one-on-one and then they move up? Are they all getting in the ring and it's just, whoever's standing when they didn't answer. And they also left out some people. So they put the Tooth Fairy in there. They didn't put the Great Pumpkin in there, which isn't really a thing. But they didn't put Uncle Sam in there for 4th of July. I want you.
That's a good one.
There's no Tom Turkey that was included either.
Turkey.
Like, the turkey that represents all birds that we eat.
The peacock
I guess.
turkey? Yeah. Or the
peacock.
I don't know. My mind was like, I'm thinking of a big turkey. I'm like, there's the turkey gets killed every year or gets parked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just the name.
His name's Tom Turkey?
Like Smokey the
Look.
Bear?
I didn't know that.
Thanksgiving, come on, it's okay. Your Thanksgiving, we love you. You don't have to have a Santa. You don't have to have an Easter bunny. It's all right. We don't need Tom Turkey. We all love Thanksgiving. It's
They're
like
mean.
it's like
Turkeys are
Thanksgiving's
mean.
having this inferiority complex. Give us a mascot. I need a mascot. We don't need me. So they just came out, and of course everybody's gonna say Santa, and Santa wins because
Yeah.
but there's no. Why? Why did he win? Because he's Santa? Did he win because he used
No.
magic?
Yeah. it's
Did he
not
have
magic?
Did he have the reindeer jump him?
Yeah, he does have some assets at his because he has reindeer.
He's Batman.
I wrote
guys
Rudolph.
elves?
Rudolph
Yeah.
will jack someone up before Santa can.
Right. But those are Santa's weapons.
Great.
What does a Tooth Fairy
Have you seen the Family Guy episode where Brian and Stewie find Santa? That's
Yeah.
a very dark place. That's a
Yes.
very dark North Pole. I'm not picking on that Santa,
Right.
but they didn't give us the breakdown of why did this Santa win. And then second, people said love always wins, so Cupid was the.
That's stupid.
I have Rudolph and I said St. Valentine, so Cupid has the arrows. Yeah, so.
But he just makes people fall in love with each other.
But he's going to hurt someone with the arrows if he wants to.
No, I don't think
Weaponry.
so. I haven't heard that.
I don't know.
So in your theory, D, your Game of Thrones infected brain, Cupid still has arrows, and he's going to alter the sub nature of them or whatever. They don't shoot love, they shoot pain. There is no love, they shoot death or whatever. Or they don't have to shoot anything, they're just an arrow.
Yep.
Now you guys are just
Okay.
making stuff up.
Well, I mean
fictional.
It's all
this is the problem. Could Santa Claus? Can Santa Claus use the elves and the reindeer? There's no rules, because then we are just making stuff up. Or can he grab the presents from the bag and throw them?
No, he can use
'Cause he'll have-
everything at his disposal. Yeah.
Well, then how are we making it up that Cupid can just change his arrows?
No, I'm saying that he can't, because I haven't heard of that before.
Well, Santa's fat. He can hurt someone, but he can also run out of breath, so he might not be too agile.
I think Santa's just sitting in the North Pole and having everyone else do the work.
Oh.
Because he has a whole army of people.
Boss.
Yes.
Yeah. I've been thinking about
Everyone else just have to be on their own.
So you think Santa wouldn't even show up to his own fight?
Maybe. I wouldn't.
Oh,
Just like the general in the back. The general in the
Coco.
back, right? You know, sits on the horse.
that's
With his
that's
cocoa
weak.
on
So
the horse.
No, but think of like a Braveheart and stuff. You know where
Yeah.
they sit the generals and everyone, they sit back. They don't fight. They're commanding.
He's got a sick
Well,
ass sleigh too, so he
in
can hurt someone.
Braveheart, they don't fight. In Gladiator, Maximus is down there,
But that's
and you're
why he-
describing stupid Joaquin Phoenix's character, the son, who rides in right after the final battle.
No,
Oh, have I missed the battle? And the Caesar's like, you missed the war, you loser.
Right.
God.
Marcus Aurelius didn't go and fight though. He sat in the back. You know, kind of thing.
No, but that's the emperor, not the general. General.
Right.
fought.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
But that's also that's what made what's his name in Gladiator so popular, because he was one of the
Maximus,
people.
yes.
Yeah.
So we're literally comparing Santa Claus now to a Caesar, basically. Really?
Santa's just gonna be chilling.
How about a leprechaun? They're evil. They're
not a bad one.
crazy.
Next on the list, 13% said leprechaun would tell his adversaries that he would meet them outside at the other end of the rainbow, where they would then be destroyed because
Yeah.
they're evil.
Rumpelstiltskin? He was a pretty bad guy.
No.
Yeah.
Rumpelstiltskin.
I know.
Wasn't he? Yeah. He churned straw
butter?
into gold.
You turn butter? What? I don't know.
What holiday is he?
Oh no, I was just talking about leprechauns. He's a leprechaun, isn't he?
I don't know. He's got a big ugly
He's a
mouth.
leprechaun.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll look it up.
Oh no. Okay, you know what? I'm getting Rumpelstiltskin confused with those talking pear. Teddy Ruxpin's the talking
No,
pear.
yeah.
Oh, I love a Teddy
Rumpelstiltskin's
Ruxpin.
like a old fable,
Yes.
right? But I think he's a leprechaun.
I
Right?
don't know. I don't know his origin.
He's pretty deceiving.
Even a bunny.
Rumpelstiltskin was not mentioned in this particular survey, but
Who knows? He would win though.
either was Tom Turkey, and he's pissed. So Santa wins, and then Cupid is second, and then the damn evil leprechaun was third. And then, if you think about it, we don't have a lot of holiday mascot characters, really. We haven't mentioned the Easter Bunny yet. Next, you get desperate, you got to go to Punxsutawney Phil, because he would just gnaw at everyone, give him rabies. And then the Tooth Fairy, who has nothing to do with the holiday at all, is in here. And they say she would use her magical powers to take everyone else down.
To what though? To just show up in kids' bedrooms?
Right.
No, like just in a fight, in a brawl. She would just use her magical powers.
But the powers have to do something.
What are her powers other than she shows up and she
Yeah.
lifts
It's
a
not
pillow?
a holiday, so that's lame.
She makes herself invisible, maybe, and then
you
then
can
she
do whatever you
just-
want when you have magic.
No, some magic's limited.
Well.
Some magic has has its kryptonite, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know her, her particular skill
don't know.
set. Yeah.
My vote's
No.
for Rumpelstiltskin.
He's
He'll win.
an imp. I,
mean,
just looked it
hey.
up. He's an imp.
Yeah.
An imp.
Rumpelstiltskin
leprechaun.
is an imp. He's not a leprechaun. Is that the same thing to
No.
you? Okay.
I feel
The
like
hell's
he
an
is.
imp?
Imp is like a little person.
Yeah.
So I think that's just a
Oh.
general term though, D. I don't know. I would think he's still a leprechaun.
Well, and again, if we're going to
Maybe
allow
not.
the Tooth Fairy in, we have to allow Rumpelstiltskin in, because the Tooth Fairy has nothing to do with a holiday. Now we're really debating over Rumpelstiltskin and whether. So could Rumpelstiltskin kick Santa's ass because Santa's the king?
Maybe he has magic. He can get a lot of money because he can turn straw to gold, and he's super deceiving. He lies a lot. So
Dork.
Santa's like very pure-hearted. Like he wouldn't lie. So I say Rumpelstiltskin might have the edge.
I have to admit I'm deficient in my Rumpelstiltskin knowledge.
I looked it up. Yeah.
Dang it! It says
What is he
he's not
from?
he's not a
He's
leprechaun.
a goblin imp.
That's
What
from
is
like the general.
Rumpelstiltskin
What?
from? Why do I know
It's like
him?
it's like an
even?
old story from. I don't think it's
Grimm's Brothers.
Yeah, is it? I wasn't sure if it was Grimm's Brothers, but
Oh.
it comes back from like old English about a troll or a leprechaun or something like that would come in and like take your soul pretty much, and then he would offer you gifts because he can turn straw into gold.
Oh.
I think that's right.
Last on the list was the Easter Bunny. Only 3.5% of people believe the Easter Bunny would win, mainly because it's so passive. The 3.5% that believe it would win say it has a violent, evil side and would just maul the rest of the holiday characters. But again, that was only 3.5%.
I put on my list.
Yeah, but no,
Rudolph, Cupid, Easter Bunny are on my list.
it'd be
Woo!
Easter Bunny would be the first to go.
No.
But you can't. No, but
Tiny
see,
but
wait a
mighty.
minute. Wait. Rudolph, what?
Rudolph, the Cupid, and Easter Bunny were on my list. I just wrote them down.
But
as
see,
soon
you're
as-
separating Rudolph into his own character. Where's Santa? Santa's the boss of Rudolph.
Rudolph
Wouldn't-
has that red nose, and he's a fighter.
He turns into a vigilante
Yeah.
when in D story.
Well,
He goes off on his own.
Well, he was hated by everyone, and he rose above everyone's bullshit. So he's a strong fighter. I know it.
I think Rudolph's also just in the song. I don't think he's part of like the actual original.
He's the
fable.
head of
was.
the sleigh. He's the boss of the sleigh.
But I don't think he's
mean,
actually in the
it's
original
kind of like-
stories.
Oh, I
It's
didn't
Old
watch these.
Testament, New Testament. Rudolph's
Yeah.
New Testament.
Right,
of
exactly.
the reindeer. So
They need a
either
leader.
way, I don't like that we're separating Rudolph from the other reindeer, the reindeer from Santa, because we've already Santa has a whole army. I mean, so now we're going to separate it into Santa himself versus his own elves versus his own reindeer, and they're all versus everybody. No.
Oh, that's what I wrote my list. That's my list.
Well, I'm discarding your list for
Thank
national.
you very much. Tom
whatever it
Turkey
was.
wins.
Back to Tom Turkey. One more today for August 21st. It is National Men's Grooming Day. The idea to reinforce that men should do some grooming, but how much is too much or too little grooming? Who do you ask? Well, if you're heterosexual, you ask women. The top grooming habits, these are the habits that women notice first. Not that are unacceptable. We'll get to those. But the things that women notice. Right? Like you walk around enough, you hear things like, first thing a woman notices about you is your shoes. Really? And then you talk to enough women, they go, no. But it's out there. I mean, it's not that they don't notice, but it's not. So what do women notice specific to grooming habits for men? Body odor, duh. That's number one. And that can also be that you stink too good, right? Too much cologne. Or you just stink like a New York cabbie. That's for ew. Come on. How do you show up to a date? It's bad enough when I get in an Uber like that and I've got to figure out, was this the guy before me or is it my driver? But you show up to a date
Yeah.
with bad body odor. Second thing, the grooming habits that women notice, everything to do with hair care. Do you have dandruff? Is it unkempt? Is it snarly? Do you care about your hair a little bit, I guess?
Yes. Yes.
And also, right, is it sloppy? Is it too long? Is it current? Does your hairstyle fit your look? All those things.
I feel like in the younger generation a little bit. I feel like sloppy or like not doing your hair is a lot more common than I feel like it used to be when I was younger.
And is it accepted, or is it like, another one of these?
I think it's almost like they don't want to do it just because they don't want to try to do it too perfect, or they don't want to put too much effort in and still get judged on it. So
is this their version of being counterculture?
Kinda, yeah.
I'm not gonna
Exactly.
do my hair.
No, there's just different hairstyles. I
Yeah.
don't agree with that.
You don't agree
Or are
with
they
it?
just lazy? I mean,
There could be both, but also the styles are different. They change all the time. Like right now, the styles are so ugly. I don't like cutting the haircuts, but like mullets, I said mullets are back in. Like everything changes, everything recycles.
But is it like product and get your hair ready, or is it just like get out of bed?
If you care too much, you're lame. If you
Yeah,
don't care
see, that's-
enough, you're lame. So.
That's where I was getting at too. The anti-culture of
Middle
it is
ground.
like I don't want to look too like I care too much, right?
Yeah.
So I'd rather not
Okay.
do anything and not get judged like that, and then just have messy hair or whatever. And obviously it comes a little laziness because it does take time to do your hair.
top grooming habits that women notice first. That is, by the way, the get out of jail free card when you just do my hairstyle look. It takes me no time. It's just there.
Get it?
Just
You don't moose that up before the show?
no, No, the only thing I have to worry about is has it been like 3 days since I shaved my head so that I don't have the wispies, right? The little strange.
Those are the worst.
They
Yeah.
get away from. Yeah, nobody likes the wispies that get away from you. Fourth thing that women notice about grooming habits in men: nasty breath. Wow, that's not. I thought that would be right there with bad body odor, especially like if you hug on the first time. Like, oh, it's so nice to finally meet you. You get the body odor and the. Well,
They
nice
go
to meet
together.
you.
Yeah. They go together for sure.
Dirty hands and nail care. Yeah.
No,
that's
huge. That's huge.
But okay, but isn't it kind of what you were just describing to Jeff? If you care too much, it's too much, and if you don't care at all, you're a slob.
No.
Like,
I think the results a little bit different. Like if you don't do your hair and also have like incredibly long nails that are dirty all the time, I think it's a little bit more of a turn off. For people.
If you're a mechanic or if you a general contract, there's different positions that you might have a little more rough nails, but no, it's a huge thing. File them, keep them kempt, keep the dirt out. Gross.
Okay, but not like manicured, right?
I don't mind a manicured man, honestly.
I mean, it wouldn't be a strike. I guess it wouldn't be a strike again, but it's not necessary. That's how we'll put it.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Fine. Let's see. Okay, next. So sixth on the list: top grooming habits women notice first: unruly eyebrows, ears, and nose hairs. They're all going everywhere. Yeah, just trim them up because, especially if they're going to be spending the next 2 hours staring at you, it's so easy for the rogue hairs to get away.
Yeah.
And guys, really, that's like a right before you go on the date trick. You can't do that the night before because those hairs, they grow fast. It's like, hello.
I know.
I wasn't here yesterday. I'm coming out my ear now. Also, women notice cracked lips.
Oh, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
dry and cracked lips are pretty obvious, too.
Yeah. And they're very uncomfortable. I mean,
they're not attractive.
I don't think the guy wants. I don't think it's a look the guy's. Maybe it is, but I don't think it's a look he should be going for. And then just basic skin care. Does he take care of his skin at all? Is it or too much also, right? Is it overly lotioned and perfect? And for some women, that's too much. So that's one survey of the grooming habits that women notice first on National Men's Grooming Day. In a different survey, the grooming habits that women find the most attractive in a man: take care of your smile, take care of your mouth, take care of your breath. That makes sense. Take care of your hands. Nasty nails are a deal breaker for most women. What is a nasty nail? What qualifies? Is it the dirt? Is it the cut? Is it all of it?
All of it. Also, if you think about someone putting their fingers inside of you and you think about their nails and how disgusting they look, and I don't want, if you want to, I want to hold your hand. So disgusting nail would be a chipped nail, like super, super chipped and disgusting. Dirt is the worst. Get the dirt out. Unless you're a gardener, you're a mechanic, try to get the dirt out.
Right. Even then, right? You want the dirt out. Show some effort, kind of thing.
Just effort. Simple effort.
So these now again, this is a little different. These are the men's grooming habits that women find most attractive. Regular manscaping. The majority of women overwhelmingly want the down hair area trimmed. I've got that in a separate survey as well. What level of pubic hair do you prefer in a partner? Women said it was close between either Jesus, they're putting these in colors: clean shaven or trimmed. The au naturel look got only 3% from women on the level of pubic hair, but clean shaven on a man.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah,
clean
clean it up, clean them up.
Like,
if you want a job done, you gotta clean it up. Yeah, you gotta clean it up. I mean, I prefer you can just groom yourself properly, but
right.
Yeah, not natural. Just clean it up. It's hot.
Right, but that's trimmed. So there's a little hair there.
Clean is fine with me.
It
shows effort.
So does the manscaping. It shows you're trimming, you're keeping it up, you're maintaining it.
Yeah.
But I did the full when metrosexuality at the turn of the century became a thing. I did the full shave, and it was too. No, I don't know if it was too it was too bare, too Ken dolly. It's not like, no, I wasn't thinking pedophilia like all you weirdos do. It was just too much. It was too smooth. I went, oh, I get why women like this. I get why I like this on women, but yeah, it was too smooth.
Same
me.
for men.
But,
Yeah, clean it up.
other men's grooming habits that women find most attractive: take care of your feet. Okay,
Yeah, get a pedicure.
similar, but you don't have to get a pedicure.
No,
Just take care of-
clip your toenails and
Right. I just don't want to, we want to make sure that you don't have to go pedicure. Hey, it wouldn't be bad if you did, but just a little bit of effort on the feet. Same thing, right? The nails and get the dirt and things like that. Women, and again, these are the things that women are attracted to. They're not running away if you're not doing them, but they go, oh, you do that? That's nice. Like, have a skincare routine. Like, you wash in the morning, you wash in the evening, do you exfoliate? Whatever it is, you don't overdo it, but you have one.
yes, hot. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Just a little bit of moisturizer and some. I said, just take care of your skin. It's gonna help you in the long run.
No, I know. It's just I don't have a routine. It's like whenever I get to it, I love this stuff they have in the shower. Is it Bath and Body Works or whatever? It's a lotion that you just it's like a lotion that you put all over your body, and then you rinse it off like at the end of the shower, and you have the lotion in, but you did it while it's like multitasking. You did it while you were showering, while you were doing your hair, while you were shaving or whatever. And so I'm not standing there like an idiot at the counter with my foot up on the saying, "Oh, I'm putting my lotion on."
I would never date a 3-in-1 guy. A guy who has like shampoo, body wash, something like 4-in-1 items together, and they just do one quick little thing, and they're like, "Oh, I just was really being fast." I'm like, "Ugh, that is disgusting to me."
Yeah, I don't think that's what
Oh,
you're
you
saying.
wouldn't? Oh,
Oh.
okay. So they're not doing enough. Oh, God.
Yeah,
I mean,
more
like,
effort.
Yeah, I mean, a 3-in-1. Is that what you were talking about, Rob? Like they all kind of like do the same, like
It's like a
shower, like soap and hair and conditioner.
It certainly could. It's adjacent to the point I was making of,
Okay.
hey, look, dude's making an effort. Yeah. But I
Yeah.
guess it's not enough of one.
nope.
So you're saying a moisturizer that's like already in a body wash or something like that.
Well, body wash should be moisturizing in general.
right.
So yeah, I'm saying people who like use those like
Right.
they buy a bottle. It's like I'm using shampoo and
It's like my
not-
gym.
Yeah.
It's like my gym has like one option for like shampoo, conditioner, and all that stuff. I'm like, that's not good. You have to bring your own stuff.
Yeah. I mean, well, the hair thing, I can't relate to the hair thing. I haven't done it in 20 years. I just don't know where it's going to be specific to every woman, every man. How far is too far? How much is too much? The objection to the 2-to-1, 3-to-1 thing throws me off a little. It's like, hey, I'm giving you what I'm giving you. My skin's soft or soft enough, but it's not like a baby.
Yeah, I'm just different. I'm a cosmetologist, so I just care a little bit more about men's grooming. So I have a different level of care for what you should, your hair, your face, your skin. Just do a little effort, a little extra effort. Put your sunblock on. Do it all. Let's go.
That's the problem. You can't do it all. There's a time for all.
I do it all. So should you.
We're doing other things. We have places to scratch. I don't know. Like it's just.
I think it's just every person. I mean, it depends on. I think everyone's fine with someone like you said, a contractor, a mechanic who has dirty nails and stuff that probably isn't going getting pedicures and manicures every week or every 2 weeks or a month, or ever. But they'll clean they know how to clean themselves. They'll come home
Right.
and they'll clean themselves before they eat dinner and that's, I'm sure, adequate for the majority of people who fall in love with those type of people. But I think that when it comes to personal facial stuff or moisturizing your skin, I ignore my elbows a lot. If you guys can see, I have dry elbows. That's what my biggest thing. But I'll do like a facial thing. I don't have a routine. Like I do have like some stuff that I'll put on to try to clean my face from time to time. But I need to do like more and more so I can just be a little bit more on top of it. So I think it's just a personal effort that the person wants to put in to make sure that I don't have dry
and like
elbows
you
and
even
stuff.
mentioning elbows, I'm like elbows. I don't
Right.
even think of my
That's
elbows, and
yeah.
I'm not adding it to the list. It's like now I know next time I shower, I'm thinking
Yeah.
Jeff.
No,
That's what I need.
I'm
I'm
more.
gonna
It's like
Jeff.
lotion. I more like have to like lotion afterwards. Like to make sure that because I put my elbows a lot on these desks. I just work all the time.
Right.
So it's a little bit more. They get a little gross, and so I try to every couple of weeks try to make sure I take care of my elbows. So
See that
So people
that sounds
appreciate
like a
that.
reasonable guy type maintenance. You know, every couple weeks when they get crunchy.
No, I want a guy who'll do a skincare mask with me together. Let's put on these stupid
Oh,
face
really?
masks. I want
I don't
under
know.
eye little patches together.
See,
That's fun. That's cute, and that's
I'll
cute.
do all
taking care
that
of
now
you.
and then. That's fine.
It's
It's
not
a
every-
fun little
yeah.
couple thing. I ain't doing it every third night with you.
No.
It's like
If you tell me
there's
I'm
a
going to be in a
game on.
movie, I'll do it. If you tell me like I'm going to be on TV or like
Right.
something that like I'm like, oh, I got to get like drop all this thing. I'll do it. I'll do that role, but I'm not going to do it for my lifestyle now.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
Men's Health magazine went out and they asked women only. Just you have to choose one, and this was done just on July 1st. Here are the results. All right, just in general, not well. It depends on how they wear it. It depends on this. It depends on that. You just got to pick one. What's in right now for men? Long hair or short hair?
Long hair.
Overwhelmingly short hair. 84% said they preferred short hair.
I
If
thi-
it's just long hair or short hair.
Yeah, I think long hair is just more popular than it used to be. I don't think it's like over.
But what's long? I mean,
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
now
I'm
we're
a
getting into the
cosmetologist,
exact-
so I'm like, I do that
Right.
with my inches and.
Yeah.
Is it
Anything
like
to your
for some of us
shoulders,
on a
Oh.
man? Yeah, shoulders
Yeah.
would be
Oh.
long. Other dudes though, they're going halfway down their back,
Yeah.
and also there's a fullness too, right? It's like how full is your hair, and then how long is it is going to matter. So there's all those things that go into it. But if you had to pick one, 84% said short hair. All right, women, you want straight hair or curly hair?
Doesn't matter.
Right. I didn't even know
Let's say straight.
What?
curly hair.
I'm gonna
Is
say
that-
straight.
don't- How common is curly hair on most men, other than certain ethnicities?
Well,
Yeah.
they have wavy hair, and then I also, as a cosmetologist, my brothers actually they got perms from me because they were my perm models, and they had like
Yeah.
really curly hair, and it was really funny, but it wasn't like attractive. I wasn't like, oh, look at them curls.
Yeah, I don't think curly is as popular as
yeah,
straight hair for
straight hair.
guys, but I think it's
And 2/3 agree. 2/3 said, no, if I got to pick, it's straight hair.
Yeah.
What about facial hair? This is back as a debate. Do you want full beard, clean shaven, or stubble? You know what it seems like.
I'm all of the above. Do it all. I love a good mustache. I love a good, I love a good stubble on when you're a little tired and got a little stubble on your face. That's hot. Yeah,
So you're not really all of the above. You're like whatever. You're like,
whatever suits you best and whatever you feel
because
comfortable with.
you can't be clean shaven and have a full beard. That would be all of the above.
But there's
So-
every other day. You can shave one day. You can have stubble. You can make a beard, a goatee, whatever.
Well, it takes dudes more than a day to get a full beard. Even the most testosterone-filled dudes can take a couple days to get a full beard.
So whatever looks good.
Yeah,
Is that
whatever.
what- okay,
Yeah,
that should
whatever.
be-
Yeah, if it suits your face and you're comfortable with yourself, and I think it looks attractive, whatever is happy with you. Yeah,
That should be the right answer. I've noticed this facial hair on men thing is a huge debate again out there with women. It's either there has to be no facial hair, or it has to be very specific. Okay, light or stubble. No mustaches only. Your goatee's okay, but not a full beard. It's. I thought for a while it seemed like facial hair wasn't like in the top 5, or now it seems to be raging again. Of this is what I want my guy to look like, as opposed to the way Jeff phrased it on behalf of D is, well, if it works for you, then
Right.
Just-
And so you're
it's
saying that
a big difference for some guys.
are you saying that facial hair is going up, like people like it more, or it's going down?
Facial hair is through the roof.
Okay,
in
so
terms
people
of
are liking it.
some
Got it.
form.
Okay.
If you combine them with women, it's over 70% want some form of facial hair. Only 20% say clean shaven entirely.
Does eyebrows
And-
count?
I hate Movember though. Those mustaches bother me sometimes. I'm like, oh, okay, get it, but it looks so stupid sometimes.
Oh, gimmicks suck. Okay, anytime you tell people to. So what? November is where you're supposed to not shave. Is that what it is?
Yeah, Movember.
Or when people grow mustaches or something for like 30 days,
Yeah.
right? Something. So you see a lot of stupid people wearing mustaches, and they're like, "Oh, this is for some gimmick or something," and they have to look stupid for a month.
See, and that's the thing is usually what I would do is I would go against the grain and I say, oh, okay, well, I'm going to shave every single day in November just to be anti no shave November or whatever. But I look idiotic with a with a clean face. I look it's such a baby face ick, yuck. It's just no, I don't
I
like
love your
it.
facial hair. It looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I stand terrified. Probably like twice a week. I'm like making sure the setting's right. I don't want that thing right where I get the big hole and I go, crap, I've got to shave the whole thing off now. I don't want everybody to see it all shaved. So I'm very careful because I don't.
I think your facial hair is like 50-50. Either way I could go. Yeah.
You don't know because you haven't seen me clean shaven.
Have you ever had a beard, Jeff?
No.
Ever? A mustache?
Never.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, just.
No, I'm not. I wasn't mad or anything. No, I just never have. Not even. I think maybe like 4 or 5 days is the most.
And this is what I mean about how much of a difference it can make. I think Christina thought that the lack of facial hair makes a huge difference in my face. But I don't. Now with Jeff, you put like a nice goatee on Jeff. That's going to completely alter his forward presentation.
Oh yeah.
He is going to become much more of like the evil Jeff caricature.
Yeah.
Right away.
That would me like preparing for that role.
I know,
yeah.
it's funny.
No, I mean I just don't think I can do it. My like it was like ingrained in me a little bit. My mom always liked to see me clean shaven, like all the time. Like so if it was like 2 days I didn't shave, my mom was like, "Can you shave, please? You look a little homeless." And I'm just like, "All right, mom, I'm sorry." And then so I think that's like stuck with me. And then I just like it myself. Also, I've never my eye week in my initiation week in college when I was in a fraternity, that was the longest I went without shaving because we had to spend like a whole week at a house. So and by the end of it, I had like a pretty decent beard.
Do you have a photo?
No.
Okay.
Definitely.
Gosh.
I didn't like it at
I'm working
all.
on our flashback Fridays and our
Yeah, I
throwback
didn't like it at all,
Thursdays. I just
yeah.
wanted to see a picture of this. It sounds
No.
hilarious.
My head was kind of shaved
You
too.
went
So
so you went a whole week without
Yeah.
shaving. And did you not like the look or did you not like the feel or both? Because you're
Yeah, both.
describing because the itching is the thing when you go too many days into it and then like that's how I know I have to trim my goatee or my beard because it starts to itch. I'm like, okay, then you start to turn into a
yeah, I didn't like
Labrador.
both. And
Yeah,
and
but you
again,
just
like
need-
I mean, and my mom like hey, I shaved like as soon as I got home. Like I mean, so it's like she didn't get to see it for very long, but as soon as I got home, I shaved.
Well, see, moms in general, it seems to me like they're okay. So some of them have that preconceived notion of you look like a bum, you look like a hobo. But for moms, a lot of times is I want to see your face because like you're the face, you came out of them, and that was the face for 12, 14 years.
A baby, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my dad's always had a mustache. My brother has a beard, and so like I can kind of see how it looks, but I don't think it would look good on me. So.
A couple more women were asked. This one surprised me. What level of chest hair do you prefer? And clean shaven was the #1 answer.
Really?
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I don't want to see some hair around your nipples too often. I'll pluck it for you. I'll wax you. Like I
can be-
love waxing.
Too much, but come on, a little bit of hair on a guy's chest.
Those
I
stupid
mean,
little
whatever. it's
curlies in
you.
the middle. Like no, gross. Ugh.
Are
Okay,
they
then
gross
get
or are
rid-
they just?
Gross. They're
Okay,
gross.
alright.
I don't find them attractive at all.
What about guys shaving their legs? 60% of women said they have no preference. Wow. I mean, some things have just really changed, and whatever. You keep in touch or you don't with them. So if they overwhelmingly women don't care. So I guess really do whatever you want, guys. 22% of women said it's unattractive. 20% said it's attractive.
I had a girlfriend in high school who wanted me to shave my legs, and during that time, basketball players were shaving their legs. Like it was like very common that it was like like a thing to do kind of thing. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And honestly, like I didn't mind it. Like I liked it. It was fine. She liked it. Everything. It's just way too much work.
Yeah.
It is
That's
way too much work. There's no way I'd ever do that on a regular basis. Again, put me in a movie where my legs are showing. I'll shave them. But it's just way too much work.
It might help your
Yeah, it's-
aerodynamics for swimming.
I'm not trying to go for
Yes.
speed. I'm just trying to go
That's
for
what,
energy.
that's what we were told. So yeah, I tried. It was not only swimming, but also cycling. Like if you wear bike shorts, anything that could provide just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm like, really? These hairs are providing just enough resistance against the water and oxygen? I don't know.
America's RAD Cast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
It's that time of the year again, spring cleaning time. Much like New Year's resolutions, spring cleaning is something we swear we're going to get to and then we never follow through on. And one of the reasons is how overwhelming it can be. You start to clean up, and then pretty soon you realize you have way more trash than you can just throw into your bins and put at the curb for the garbage company. You have enough junk that you need to make a half dozen trips to the dump, and then you go, oh, we don't even own a truck, nor do you have the time or the energy, so you just say screw it again and no spring cleaning. So this year, call my man Corey from QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong on purpose. It makes him stand out. Plus, it makes you think of chocolate milk. QUIK Dumpsters.com. Quick Dumpsters, QUIK Dumpsters.com is their website. Corey and his team came to my house recently, hauled away dozens of boxes filled with just stone cold trash, unusable and worthless old vacuum cleaners, appliances that couldn't be fixed, and just random crap from around the house. QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is QUIK. We're in and out of my place in less than 30 minutes. They checked in with me multiple times to make sure they were taking the right stuff. They were friendly, kind, professional, and finished off the job by making the house cleaner than when they started. And this may be the best part. Quotes are free, and you don't even have to have them over to your house where you get the little sales pitch and all that. Just send them some pics or videos. You get your price, schedule your day and time, and you watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Basically, you have no excuses other than your own laziness. Go to QuickDumpsters.com. That's QUIK Dumpsters. QuickDumpsters.com. Quick, QUIK Dumpsters.com. Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP. MAP, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD Show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
Have you asked yourself, if a turtle has no shell, is he naked, homeless, or both? No? Good. Then other than enjoying this show, you're not completely insane. Back to America's RAD Cast.
Got some random emails here from our random conversations this morning, radcast at theradnetwork.com. First one's from Dave. Today is National Men's Grooming Day or something like that. So we went through the things that women notice, the things that women like when it comes to men's grooming. Ultimately, you can do whatever you want. You just have to deal with, if you're heterosexual, will women care about it? Will they like it? We're talking about shaving your legs, shaving your chest, shaving the boys, shaving the area. Dave simply wrote in and said, neatly trimmed is the best. Okay, for you?
Cool.
For him, I'm assuming. Or
Yeah,
is he
I
talking
mean,
about
Maybe
other
for
guys?
his partner. I don't know.
No, yeah,
Right,
that's what
is
I was
he
asking.
right? Is he?
Yeah.
It could be a million different things. And is he talking about his male partner, which would at least coincide with the day? Because if he's talking about how a woman grooms, he's not even talking about what we're talking about, because it's
Right.
national.
Yeah.
Well, I
men's
kind of
grooming day.
assumed that when you first talked about it, I thought he was just talking about himself. But that was a little off topic. I mean, if you're talking about what you like, then, because I think for all of us, for all guys, I think just trimmed is always best. Like, you know,
Easier.
it's easier. And I mean,
Yes.
shaving and stuff is definitely, it's delicate areas. And then obviously growing it back is a little itchy right after. I mean, I know girls go through this too, but I mean, it's like, I'd rather just stay at a certain point and not try to like wax or shave. Like that's a little
the
sharp.
whole metrosexuality thing at the turn of the century, where the big concern was, are men becoming gay? Because yes, we used to think like this, which was nothing more than hey guys, there was a time that these men ruled America, like Frank Sinatra type men. They took care of themselves. They looked great. They did all these things that you're saying are gay now. But what was cool was we all landed in our little middle. But what a lot of men learned was it sucks being a chick. There's so much work. Like to Jeff's thing about the shaving of the legs, I did it one time because of the swimming thing, and it was like I didn't do it because I didn't believe it in the first place. I didn't believe that it was really going to help my aerodynamics or any of that. So right away, I go into it. And second, with Jeff's, it's too much work.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the fact that you guys do that, like I don't know if you're not getting waxed and all those other things, but that's money. Every couple days, it's like just the face, maintaining the goatee. You're right, D. If it's easier. It's just I don't.
Yeah, I call it an everything shower. Any person who's close to me knows I have an everything shower. I gotta shave everything. I'm gonna be cleaning every. Yeah, shaving takes a long time. It's a lot of extra work to do it. It is. It's extra work. Skincare, hair washing.
One of the things I've noticed being alone again for over a year now, basically, is that if it, like to Dave's point, we're assuming he's talking about himself. Neatly trimmed is the best. So if we care about how it feels on us, we will make the time. Like Jeff was talking about the shaving of the beard. Some of us know, okay, or the trimming of the beard because it itches. Okay, I got to get through this. Or like for me, that means nope, trim it. I don't want to feel this way. Anything that's important how we feel, we'll make time for. Other things, like I have found that I'm okay with going like, just if it was just me, I could go many days and not really care about my smell because I don't have BO much. It like when I get BO, it's bad. It's been like days. Like there's like right after my wife died and I kind of went through 2 weeks of, just not moving a lot. There was a point I had stuff growing on me. I'm like, there's a film. And my mom, who's like 5 feet away, is like, yeah, because you stink. Like, I can smell you from here. I'm like,
it happens. It happens for sure.
Yeah, when you're not like you're in your own room for a long time, right? You're like watching your stuff, you're sick, whatever the reason is, and then someone else comes into it after like a day of you being in there. They're just like, oh my God. And you can't smell any of it because you've just been soaking in it. So it's just, and then you go out for a little bit and then you come in and you're like, oh man, now I know what they're talking about.
I'm like, I smell like a hamster. When I feel like I smell like a hamster, it's time to wash it all.
Wow, what a specific reference. Nearing hamster level.
Yeah. Do I need to tell you that when you come in here? And I'm like, smells like a hamster in here.
Yes. If I smell like sawdust and poop, let me know.
Oh gosh.
It's a hamster smell.
Oh, I got it. All right. We got this email from Ryan, who goes by RC.
Oh my God.
Says, your conversation about pronunciations got me thinking, especially with words like gyro, hero, euro, whatever. What are your thoughts on Americans picking up pronunciations from other English-speaking cultures and naturally using them instead of the typical American pronunciation? For example, I'm American, but I tend to say basil more like the British and pronounce it basil. I hate you. That's my answer. Is it a filet mignon? Because they say I don't like you.
It's tough because I mean he's right in the fact that like if you go to Europe and you start living it for a little bit, right? You come back, it's hard to like just not use the terms that you're kind of used to. But you should be expecting people to be slightly annoyed or not know what you're talking about.
I think it's silly.
It's like people who they call their phone their mobile and their room their flat, right? It's just these are English terms, and they're not wrong or anything. They're just not what we're used to. So when someone does that to us, are you kind of saying, are you pretentious? Is it just a habit? Like is it something that you're gonna get out of, or if that's just who you want? You just want to pronounce, that kind of stuff this way.
And you touched on it too, the assimilation factor, and ultimately do whatever you want to do. If I'm bothered by it, it's my problem. But you do have to accept that there's going to be those of us that go, what do you mean you're going to get on cue? What is that? What, you have a performance? There's a performance coming up? What, I'm in line. You're going to get on cue? That's the one that the first time I heard that. And then lorry. Oh, grab a lorry so we can do our shopping. What the? A lorry?
Yeah.
What? Shopping cart?
Yeah. They call them, in England, they call them trolleys.
trolleys.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so like I remember I had to work with a girl from London once in LA, and we went to the grocery store because she was had a specific appetite. Allergic issues. So we had to get food specifically for her, and she was like, "Do you want me to get the trolley?" And I'm just like, "I have no idea what you're talking about right
We're
now."
not in.
So that was
we're
my
not in
first.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
What? No.
That was my first.
Petrol. I say that a lot. I'm getting petrol. It's
No.
just silly. It's just silly.
I mean, that's fine.
It's just a silly thing that I do. My brother lived in Ireland for a while, and so like he would always say, like, "Let's have a chat," and like he would have all these like Ireland phrases when he lived there, and it was just they were funny to me. Like I just love them.
I think if you've lived there and stuff and you come back and it takes the time to get it out of your system. But if you come for like 2 weeks and you come calling my cookies biscuits, I'm gonna be mad.
Right.
And I'm like,
And worse. But again, ultimately, do what you want to do. But you've lived here now for 6 years, and the other thing is the Brits, they throw in other words that make things like trolley more annoying. Like they won't just say, "Should I grab a trolley?" They'll look at you and and they'll say, "Fancy a trolley?" What?
I love it.
There's too many things in there. Are you asking to give me a happy ending massage? What does that mean? Do I fancy a trolley? I don't know.
I think Downton Abbey helped a lot. I think
I watch a lot of
people watched Downton Abbey and they got a lot of English terms right, or they started going that way.
It's true.
Because honestly, I watched that show and I was like, I didn't even know that was an English term, but it makes sense now.
I love it.
In a country where our baby names are named after popular characters,
Right.
and this show seems to present that most of our knowledge comes from TV and movies, you're probably right. Downton Abbey was probably a wonderful little assimilation bridge for us all.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's a British term.
I get in timepiece eras. So I said when I'm watching Game of Thrones, I talk more Game of Thronesy. When I was watching Downton Abbey, I had a lot. Yeah, so it's I think it's silly goose.
See, and that's the thing is, and again, other people, how long do you hold on to it? Where you're still talking like you're living in Britain, but you lived here for years. And are you doing it intentionally? And you don't care that you're bothering people? Because we do this just with like, you pick up your significant other's phrases. They'll start saying your favorite phrase. You'll start saying theirs. And then, pretty soon you guys are using the same. That's all normal.
Yeah. Right.
But at what point, or does that just become part of you? Or at what point is it like, okay, well, you're going to keep saying that? Those kind of things.
Right. I think definitely watching more of the World Cup, I think I did refer to the field, the pitch a few times when discussing it with friends.
Which is correct.
Yeah.
I mean, technically.
But I would normally not say that, though.
But
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, if someone tells you it's really annoying me that you say this, I'm like, I'm not going to keep doing it intentionally. It's just like, okay, I'm not, it's not.
See, Christina was the opposite. That was because I think part of it was the background of growing up in the South as a black woman and being intelligent and the academics of it and how that comes with a variety of stigmas within the black community, the white community, etc. She took her intelligence fairly seriously, but she took nothing seriously. So when she knew that it bugged me that she would mispronounce Freudian slip, Freudian slip, she just kept goddamn doing it because it kept goddamn bugging me. It's not there's no Freud. There's no Freudian. And the fact that I majored in psychology made it even worse. Oh, sorry, that was a Freudian slip. No, it wasn't. There's no such thing. So there's some people like you who might go, oh, okay, it bothers you. I won't say it. Then there's others, like my wife, who will just say, oh, it bothers you. Well, then I'll just say it.
Dig.
We got this email from Cherie. Says,
Hi, Sherry.
Okay. Oh, it's Tooth Fairy Day, and we were talking about not only what kids get, it's like almost $6 a tooth, but somebody put up this contrived online poll of what character, they phrased it as related to a holiday, would win in a fight. So Santa Claus won, but they included the Tooth Fairy. They included, that's not a holiday, they included tertiary holidays like Punxsutawney Phil from Groundhog Day, and they didn't set it up like a battle. They just said, who would win? Well, we're going to say Santa. Cherie says, in first grade, my daughter was almost as precocious as you. Doubtful. She came home from school and asked me about Santa Claus, so I had to tell her. The thing. Yeah. I explained Saint Nick and where the tradition came from. Then she asked me about the Easter Bunny, and I said, no.
No.
So she gives the whole story about Santa. She does the Saint Nick, the tradition, and then the kid goes, "Okay, what about Easter Bunny?" And her answer is, "No, just
So
that's it."
She didn't want to put the same amount of effort in. It's not Easter Bunny's not worth it.
Well, no.
Yeah,
it's
or
not
does she
because
even know it?
Yeah.
It's like,
Or just
it's from paganism. The Easter Bunny has a actually deep rooted. Yeah, that would be hard to explain to a first grader.
right.
It's
and
a whole thing.
ultimately, sometimes too, it's
We're
like,
not gonna get it.
yeah, does a kid care? Who cares? Where the kid cares? Do I get candy? Do I get a basket?
Right, yeah. Because as soon as they're old enough to grow out of it, they usually do. And so with Jehovah's Witnesses, they didn't do that at all, but did they just say, no, like this doesn't exist at all?
No, we learn about all the reasons why, because of the Bible, why it wasn't.
It was bad?
Why?
Okay.
Why it was inappropriately not religious. So yeah.
So
ultimately.
your exposure to holidays as a kid growing up, Jehovah's Witness, was being told why they're all stupid or bad.
Yeah, I had no holidays whatsoever. No birthdays, no holidays, no Christmas, no school dances. I wasn't allowed to play team sports. Yeah, no holidays. Nope, none.
Right, but I just wanted to clarify. It's not just the absence of them. You're also told the reason you're not doing them is that they're stupid or bad.
How it's
They're
rooted
evil.
in the Bible, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, you can't like really believe in anything else besides God. Doesn't matter if it's a make-believe character.
Yeah. But the Easter Bunny's so cute.
Well, as Cherie said, no. So weather, they don't know how to predict weather. Nobody knows how to predict weather. So maybe we should just go back to the book that's been in publication since 1818. They just this week released their winter forecast. The Farmer's Almanac has made its official winter 26-27 predictions this month, calling for a season full of coastal storms and snow in the northwest. So you got your Seattles, your Portlands, etc. Bitter cold and snow in the Midwest and northern plains. The annual guide has been a trusty source for gardeners, fishers, farmers, and anyone planning outdoor activities since the 19th century. And hey, they're not much worse than meteorologists. The Almanac claims that their forecasts are 85% right. I don't know who's ever adjudicated that. And you mean you're getting 80% of it right, or you're get a little bit of it right 4 to 5 times? This winter, they say 150 million people across 30 states from Maine to Montana in the northern half of America are expected to experience periods of snow and freezing temperatures between December and March. Isn't that every year?
Yeah,
30 states, Maine to Montana, northern half, snow and freezing temperatures?
sure.
What?
Yeah. Let's go to Montana. Let's give me some snow in Jackson Hole. Let's go.
Right, but it's just they're basically saying
Every year.
it's winter.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I don't know if they're
It
gonna
might be harsher.
Yeah, I don't know if they're saying it's gonna be harsh or not. Yeah, but yeah,
no, I mean that's the thing is like when they get to the northeast, they call it a complicated winter forecast, and they explain about the mix between the rain, the sleet, and the ice. And northeast, ice storms would be a bigger deal. They're very popular. They're common in the south, not as common in the northeast, cause a lot of damage. Whereas this Maine to Montana, north half of America, periods of snow and freezing temperatures between December and March. That's
typical.
right.
Seemingly.
They didn't lead with the lead. In other words, Pennsylvania, New York, parts of New England could get several rounds of heavy, wet snow, especially in January and February. If you want to believe the farmers, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I think they have to plant their crops and do all their things
Sure.
that are associated with trying to predict the best warning signs of like it's going to be a late summer, it's going to be a late rain or something like that. But when it comes to the north part, yeah, it seems like pretty predictable. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been through Seattle and stuff when it's been like super cold, rainy for sure. But then going down, like going east, yeah, they're all frozen all the time. That's why I don't.
Yeah,
know that.
I didn't see any news in that part of the.
So I didn't
of
go
the
to college
release.
in Indiana. Like it was frozen
I
in the
love
winter.
the snow.
I mean, it's completely different than California. But you love the snow because we go there every once in a while. Have you lived in it and couldn't do stuff because of it?
Well, I've done that.
And I've only experienced that for like a week or so.
No.
Yeah,
I
it was
worked
the
in
worst.
it. I was a snowboard rep. I worked in it for years. Shoveling out your driveway, it just makes you tougher. before you leave the house. It makes you you have to plan your time better. You have to account for so many other
I
obstacles.
agree with that. That's true. It's just it's still a pain in the butt for people who don't have to do that on a normal basis.
Definitely.
Well, I found the real pain in the butt for me was like usual other people. 10 years in South Lake Tahoe and Reno, I've done my snow time. No, I haven't done New England snow, but Reno got some big ones, some 12-footers, things like that.
Yeah.
And plus I was young, so shoveling the driveway, whatever. Now they have all sorts of options. Pay kids in the yard or kids in the neighborhood or buy these things that melt it, whatever. It's other people. They don't plan. They can't drive in the snow and the ice. That's other than that, I love the snow. I love it being outside. I love being inside with it. I don't mind shoveling it. I love building snowmen, but other people are so damn stupid about it.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to live in it again. I'm glad having spent 10 years living in it and experiencing it. The rest of the time not and visiting it. I will go to New York for Christmas anytime. Love it. Don't care that it's gray and gross and it's covered in snow. It's where it belongs. And I don't live in it. I'm there for 8 days. So I'm back to where Jeff, I want to be back there. That's I don't need to live in it.
It's like I'm talking like Indiana, Minnesota, Wisconsin, like these places that are like negative or they get into the negatives.
Yeah.
And your lifestyle, or at least there's a lifestyle that I'm normally used to right now, would be completely cut off. I mean, when I went to Indiana for like one of my college trips, and we were shut in for like 4 days because of a snow issue, they explained to me pretty quickly, like, hey, this is life here. Like, this is normal. We have bad snowstorms and we don't do shit for 3 days. And it's just kind of like, wow, like I never experienced that before. Like scraping ice off of my windshield is probably like the most weather that I'm used to dealing with. And that's
Here.
if I'm parking outside. Yeah, here. Yeah, here. Right. So I mean, it's like, that's like, the extent of it, not being able to do anything, not being able to do outdoor golfing, right? Or something for 6 months out of the year. That'd be weird to me. 1 or 2 months is what we're used to. 3 months. Yeah. But
the weekend, the like the initial example of, hey, this is what happens. We get snow late. We don't do anything for 3 days. Okay. But when it happens continuously, over and over again, constantly, you have plans that are pushed back or canceled or whatever. And like you said, it's 4 to 6 months a year. And oh my God, you get into Minnesota and Michigan where it's negative 39 degrees.
Right.
What?
You can't do anything, right? Like, you're just inside living your life, which is fine. I mean, I'm sure that they do a lot of, they have a lot of other things that entertain them.
Yeah,
but
build
it's
me a
just tough for me.
fire. Let's play some checkers. Let's roast some chestnuts. Let's chop some wood. Like, that's amazing to me. So I'm completely.
But the problem is then it gets old.
Right, exactly. It's good like 1
Year
week
after
or 2 weeks
year.
or a month or even a summer or winter. But for doing that for like 20 years, I'd be over it. Yeah.
And it's for me anyways, it's not a function of the extremities. It's the function of the constant knowing of what it is and the lack of variety, and in this case also the how it just stunts your life. But it's the same reason minus the life stunning. I always said I wanted to live in it until I visited it many times a year, was San Diego, and then I went, I can't live in San Diego. It's the exact same weather 300 days a year.
Right.
It's literally the same day, and they all lose their minds if it's over 85. Like, it's hot. Flying home one Sunday to Sacramento, and our flight was later in the day. It's 110 in Sacramento, and we're outside of the gas lamp district. It's 88, and bartenders dripping with, oh man, I hope you're going home to something cold. We were going to Sacramento, and this is nothing. It's 80. What are you doing with a long sleeve shirt on?
So true.
I think a lot of people don't realize how nice San Diego weather is. Like, all the time.
All of it.
LA, you get little spoiled there, because even though on the west side it takes maybe like till 1 o'clock for like some of the ocean stuff to fall off, the fog and stuff like that, but after that it's usually just great. And that's the thing. It's like I wouldn't know how to act if someone told me I had to like. It took me 20 minutes to get outside of my driveway. Like, 'cause I had to like,
you plan for it. You have to
no,
plan.
you have to plan for it, but
You
that's still
gotta plan.
work. That's still time. So,
And you
sucks.
do become accustomed to things. And like, to this day, I haven't lived in the Bay Area, God, in 30 years. I miss the marine layer still. That rare time we get a
That's my
marine layer
favorite.
that blows all the way like into Vacaville and then drinks a little bit into downtown Sacramento. Oh, because I grew up with that every day for hundreds of days a year. And then yes, it burns off. It might burn off
Right.
at 9. It might burn off at 2. It might
Yep.
never burn off, and it might be really hot. But none of that in San Diego. You get it in LA. None of it in San Diego. And I'm like, I can't do this 330 days a year. I need storms. I need weather. I need cold. I need
Yeah.
change.
That-
I don't need nor'easters. I don't need 18 feet of snow in 24 hours.
Right.
I
But
do.
I need something.
You're too little.
Because
I
you
don't
do.
think you'll survive. You'll fall into you'll step and.
Well, I've
go
done
in
it
6
before.
feet in.
I've done it before snowboarding for sure. You have to get yourself out of it. So that's the whole
Dig
thing.
yourself
I
out.
I literally love it. I love it so much. Snow me in. Let's snow me in. Let's have 3 days of doing nothing and hanging out and getting some work done. on the
Yeah, no,
computer.
I love that too. But 3 days
All year long.
all the time. No,
All- yeah, let's
I
go.
can't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. The same. The impromptu. Well, and you love that we're stuck and nobody can say anything. Like those we're stuck inside for 3 to 5 days are great middle fingers to everybody. You do whatever you want because everybody's in the same position. But it does after a while. It's like, oh my God, we've redecorated everything. We've done everything. By the way, I hate you. I'm really tired of your face. Can we? You know, some of us went through that a little bit of version of that with COVID. Oh, that was gonna be so great.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna build chicken coops and we're gonna make sourdough bread. We're gonna Home Depot our asses and then like, oh my God, let us out. Kind of thing.
Oh. No, I've driven from Reno to Mammoth in a U-Haul. I said, like, I love the snow. It's dangerous. It's sketchy, but you have to be more aware of your surroundings, and it makes you a better person.
No, I agree.
All
with
true.
That. I just don't want
All
to live there
true.
all the time.
It's just damn other people. That's it. It's like oh Sarge. I think my dog has to
Potty?
poop. He can wait a minute. Speaking of, the Pooh Research Center asked Americans about AI. In fact, they've been asking Americans every year about AI, whether and what they've been weighing is, are you excited or are you concerned? Because we keep talking about, there's a third category, I think. Maybe they put it in the excited. The other one is we just accept it. It's just there's acceptance. I guess I'm more excited than concerned if you're going to make me choose one. But to me, it's like you're asking me if I'm excited about the sun. It's there. There's nothing I can do. I know that's
Right.
not a popular hot take, but
I
that's
get
what
the
they had.
analogy though. Yeah.
Right? It's like if you ask me, if some idiot shows up at my door, first I'm going to wonder how he got through security and everything. Second, I'm going to be like, am I concerned or excited about AI? Is neither a choice because I don't have a feeling like that towards it. It's just it is. I'm going to adapt to it, and then he'd be like, I don't have that.
It's a leading question for sure. Yeah.
I'm going to go with you're excited. Okay, thank you. I think that's.
I think like
In the
when
latest
people,
report.
when people ask
ahead.
you questions like that, it's like a bad question. I mean, it doesn't hit all the parts of what a question should be. Which is there I mean, at least for a survey, anyways. Is there a way to say none at all or something like that? Because if you have to pick or choose one and you don't really feel the same about either one of them or strongly about either one of them, it's a leading question. It's making you answer something that you really don't have a good answer for.
And it's all cost and money. The proper, because you're right, with surveys we just want the black or white, the yes or no, and it's usually yes, no, no opinion or whatever form of that third one is. It doesn't tell the story. The real way to tell the story about an AI poll would be an essay answer, but then you have to dig through it and you have to create like, okay, a word cloud. Here's what most people said, because the right way wouldn't be, are you excited or concerned about AI? The right way would be, how do you feel about AI? Let them talk.
Right.
Now you got to sit there, transcribe, ironically, let AI read their words.
Sure.
And then can they come back and say, okay, I talked to 20 people. Here's everything they said. Here's what the majority of people, but my God, how much did we just spend on time and energy and stuff when all we're doing is trying to make a poll?
I mean, I think like the what you just mentioned is something I haven't actually thought about too much, which it really kind of piques my interest, which is with AI nowadays, these polling questions and these survey questions that we all get, that everyone gets, can be a lot better now. Because like it doesn't have to be like answer this question. It can be a little bit more of an interactive thing where either you can type out an essay question that would be analyzed and get the whole response instead of just a checkbox, or you give them the ability to record an answer or something, makes your life a lot easier, and that AI can analyze it and then give it back. Now, would it be costly? Yeah, but these survey companies, they charge a buttload. So like,
unless I've misunderstood you, Jeff, the costliness is up front, where you teach AI the prompts, the follow-ups, etc., which would be easy in the beginning, and then can it learn to do it with other topics? Like, for example, the one right away that I think of that we always used to just get the black or white, yes or no, was abortion. Are you pro-choice or are you pro-life?
Right, exactly.
And it was 55 to 45, and it would go either way.
Right.
Well, if you delved deeper, I'm pro-choice. Okay, you're pro-choice. So, you choose this door. Here's this question. Are you pro-choice in all circumstances? Like, should the mother be able to abort the baby at 9 months and it's totally, well, no, not that. Okay. What about third trimester? Oh, no. So, and pretty soon the pro-choice number goes from way up here to with exceptions. And it's the same thing with pro-life, because you'd be interacting. And once you teach AI to do that, you don't need to keep teaching it, right? It just will figure out.
Yeah, the model can be better, but the comprehension skills with AI is what really makes this specific thing stand out. So when it talks to, like, say, over the next, say, 2 years, we're going to see a completely different rendition of how people now poll your data. They're going to get stuff off social media more, and they're going to get stuff off of actual, like, video and audio more, instead of these, like, check boxes, which are the easiest way to collect data from people quickly. So you give them these radio buttons, these checkbox buttons, and they just pick answers, and they go and they submit them. If people give context to their answers, it will give the AI's comprehension tool the ability to break that down in a lot finer sense. Because what you have now are analysts like myself, data analysts, who then look at these people's answers, and they look at their demo, their age, their all this stuff, and then they try to analyze it, right? So they use their expertise to try to say, like, hey, a person that lived in LA, this age, this ethnicity, this class, is now saying this answer, this is how we feel about that, right? And then they try to change their agenda accordingly. AI will probably give them so much more tools. So I'm sure these things already exist. It's been long enough where these tools probably are already out there. I haven't experienced any. But these text messages or phone calls that we get, I think are going to give people a little bit more options to kind of almost like, tell us how you feel. Right, just kind of like, and let them rant, right? Let them go off and then because it's not a human actually analyzing this, right? This is a machine that's taking their answer, and they're gonna give the 20 bullet points of that thing, and they're gonna be able to put it together and develop how people feel about these topics.
Well, and that's the thing, no pun intended, is that's all you have to insert is tell us how you feel about insert thing here. AI, go.
Yes.
Or we get our little contentment and happiness survey every year. One day it would be, tell us how you feel. And just let them go. Well, what do you mean, how do I feel? I mean, how do I feel in general? Right. Well, I feel, and then they're going to pretty soon roll off a bunch of words, and AI is going to be able to compare it to another 1,000 people and go, well, a lot of them said anxious. There's a lot of anxiety in America. And we're just sitting here doing our thing. And so in this question for Pooh research, they haven't gotten that far. Black or white? Are you excited or concerned? In the latest report, Americans are less amped than ever before. Of course they are. They're flooded with all the reasons to hate AI, to be scared of it. It's amazing the numbers are as low as they are. 52% admit they're more concerned than excited. So the majority of all people surveyed are slightly more concerned than excited about AI. Concerned it'll take their job. Concerned it won't do a good job. Concerned it's going to kill us all. Who knows? We don't have the context. The only group where a majority of people don't give the more concerned than excited response are the older generations of 50 to 64-year-olds. How easy for them to say AI is not going to take their job. What do they care?
And again, this is like a reality of I get where I'm assuming a lot of these polls are done. I get it. It's for general opinion or but a lot of these things do affect agenda, right? And so a lot of these things why do we care that people over 60 care about AI when I'm sure they have very little knowledge of it? It's because they are voters. They still vote, And so otherwise, they're not worried about taking their jobs, obviously, because they're mostly retired or in something. But
or they can go, well, that by the time it takes over, I will be retired.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Or I'll be dead. right? Or whatever that is. Like, this isn't a concern of mine. Is pretty much like I always say, like, when people ask me about colonizing Mars, I'm like, honestly, I think this is not going to be a concern of mine. Like, I don't think it's not. I mean, even if it happens in 40 years, I'll be 80. You know, it's not gonna be a concern of mine too much. So I'm not gonna think too hard about it. You know, so it's what's prevalent to people now. The more time we give, the more time people will experience the AI tools that are available to them, and they'll start saying how there's a lot of benefits there. And we'll start seeing job reports. We'll start seeing how many people are losing their jobs from this. It's not something that it's gonna be a secret. You know, you can find this information out.
Well, also though too, although it's not a secret, back to what we said earlier, willful ignorance. There are so many
Yes.
people, as you point out now, who say, "I don't use AI." Yes, you do. They just don't know it.
Sure.
They use AI because they're benefiting from it from who knows what, their bank, something they use online.
Absolutely.
They are
Makes sense.
using. It's like people that you say, "I don't invest in the stock market." Do you have a 401k? Well, of course I do. That's just smart. You're in the stock market.
Right. And
That's where your money is.
yeah, I had a doctor, my last appointment I just went to, that was like, "Hey, are you okay?" And this is the first time I've heard this. "Are you okay with I'm recording this and we have an AI tool that breaks down everything that we talk about?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." Like, I want him to have
Great.
those records. Yeah, I want him to know, he can reference that and go, "Oh yeah, he did say this was a problem." Not have to work, just depend on his memory.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was great when I heard him say that. I'm glad you guys are using that. I thought you guys would be like 4 years away from doing something like that, but I'm glad that people are implementing that.
Not AI related, but tech related. But we're gonna have to take a break because my dog's got to poop
Sorry,
and
you
I
gotta
got
go
something stuck in my
potty.
throat. Those are two good reasons. We'll be right back.
America's Radcast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer. Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091. Equal housing opportunity.
Remember, Kyle's Food Factor airs every Tuesday and Thursday right after America's Radcast. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, it's Rob's Soapbox. In other words, just stay here. And we'll keep you entertained until 11 when the Rob and Steve Sports Show starts at 11 here on the radnetwork.com.
If you go to AdvantageSteam.com, which you should, at the top of the page, you'll see the Services tab. Click on it, and you'll see that Advantage Steam does carpet and upholstery cleaning. They protect fabric and fiber. They clean and seal tile and grout. They polish natural stone. They clean rugs, especially those really nice ones from foreign countries. And they treat urine damage. And not just urine, but vomit and feces. Ew. Yuck. I assume if you need that service, you either have children or pets or you live in a frat house. But either way, they'll take care of you. Of course, Advantage Steam also applies microseal. And if you don't know what that is by now, then you just suck. Joel is the local small business owner of AdvantageSteam.com. He's a lifelong maggot, and he's treated, cleaned, protected, polished, and microsealed the homes of countless members of the RAD team over the years, various RAD studios, and of course, Williams Manor. And I hate admitting this, but he is a genuinely really great, nice guy. In fact, if you tell him I said that, you'll get 0% off all services. So go to AdvantageSteam.com. Click on Make an Appointment, enter in your available dates and any comments, like maybe type, Rob said you're a really great, nice guy. Please give me 0% off. And they will get you all set up. Just go to AdvantageSteam.com. That's AdvantageSteam.com.
Yes, we know that some of you are upset over who isn't here on America's RAD Cast. Well, good news. One type of choice the Supreme Court didn't take away from you yet is the ability to choose what you want to listen to. Remember, it's your body, your choice. Use it to go somewhere other than the radnetwork.com.
We got this email to radcast at theradnetwork.com. We were talking earlier about mispronouncing words and what's the right way, what's the wrong way, and do you sometimes mispronounce them just to bother people? Like you know, my little thing, Connecticut and February. Obviously, I know that's not how you pronounce them, but then if you know you mispronounce a word and it bothers someone, do you keep doing it and poking at it? This email says, I purposely pronounce quinoa as quinoa. I know it's quinoa, but I'm talking down to you and pronouncing it like Americans do as quinoa. Okay.
That's funny, actually.
Yeah,
I think it's silly.
mean, is it any difference than what do we call fajitas? Fajitas?
Fajitas.
Yeah,
Fajitas.
but you don't correct people if they say that.
If they're
Which
being
one?
silly.
Fajitas.
Vagina.
No, not if they're being silly. But no, I mean, like, I get it that people do. I do that too. Like, I'll mispronounce words to like tease people. But yeah, I mean, but you want to pronounce it correctly, right? Or you just don't care.
See, why are they doing it? I guess my gray area would be if I didn't know. Like,
Yeah.
if I can't imagine being in a situation where I'm like, do they not know it's not pronounced fajitas?
Right. I mean, if
Like,
you're trying to annoy someone and you say
Right.
fajitas because you're annoying them, but then do you go into like your business meeting and when you're talking about like, what do you want to order? And everyone says fajitas and you go, I'll take a fajita. Is that, I mean, like you pronounce it correctly there, right? I mean,
I don't know.
it's these people who also say quesadilla. Like it's hard for me too.
Deal.
Yeah.
I hate people say frustrated. That's one of my biggest ones. My biggest frustrated. There's an R in there. Say the R. If they're being silly, okay, that's you. But
See, this is the problem. Whether you're talking about food or you're talking about words, it's are you trying to be funny? Because here's a lot of the problem is a lot of the times Jeff's nailed it. It's the setting. It ain't funny. Okay, we're going around the conference room. Do you really have to be the guy that says fajitas, or or whatever? We get it. Just move it along. Now is not the time to just say what you want to say. Other times, it's like they're intentionally mispronouncing it. It is funny, time and place.
Yeah. Again, if they're trying to be funny. I mean,
See, I think part of it too is fajita. We all know, like in theory, we all know everybody knows how to say fajitas. Not everybody knows how to say quinoa. A lot of them really do say what he does.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like,
Right.
well, a lot of people do say quinoa. So do you go, you mean quinoa, or is that going to make them feel? So it's again like the acai. Oh, I'm going to get an acai bowl.
I hate that.
Do I say something? You want an acai bowl? I mean, I'm not going to order it that way, but okay, you want to think it's a acai bowl? Yeah. At what point do you correct them? I mean, if they say vaginas, come on.
I see. I don't correct people in general, so I don't think I would. But I would just assume they're funny or they're trying to be funny, and if they're not, I just like go, okay, that's how he is. You know.
Was there a passive aggressive note there from D?
Yes. there
What,
was.
of really like
She thinks
you
that
correct-
I'm hard on her in some of the things that I say, which is not true.
It's just
So you don't like correcting people? I don't like correcting
Like,
people's grammar or their
really?
words.
Oh,
If you're
because
doing a job wrong, then yeah.
I like correcting your spell check errors. That's kind of fun for me.
I don't.
You
those
use
don't make
AI,
sense.
so yeah, AI is not working properly.
I don't
for
use
you.
AI for text at all.
talk to text, but that's one of my
I do talk to
that's
text,
one of my
yeah.
favorite things.
Voice to text kind of thing. Yeah.
The only problem with that, and it is a sport for me, is to as quickly as possible try to respond to someone who didn't catch the autocorrect or whatever, and the sentence still makes sense, but it's clearly not what they meant. Like instead of going to the beach, they're going to bed. It shows up, and as quickly as you can, you gotta text back. Well, it's a little early to be going to bed, don't you think? Ha ha ha. The only problem with that, because you want to get it before they notice it and edit it and all that. Problem is, you can't ever screw up yourself because when you become that guy, which I have,
Yeah, both you guys are talking right now, and I see both your texts. So
I know. Yeah, you got to be really careful. And I'm always if I do send one, I'm like, oh damn it!
I get so mad.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're not on an apple. Crap! I can't edit it. No,
Yeah,
do
I
it.
hate the edit. I'll just do an asterisk and be like, "This is actually what I meant."
yeah,
I was.
D leaves out whole words a lot.
I've been trying to
Like
be
where you're
safer
confused
driving.
about like why you're writing, and then she'll like fill it in later. Like I meant this. That makes more sense.
Oh,
yeah.
in fact, not only does it make sense, it's a completely different
It is,
meaning
yeah.
than I thought. It was a
Right.
dramatically missing word that we really needed
Mm-hmm.
there. We were talking about surveys and AI, and people are still skeptical over AI. And I said at the end there, okay, it's not really AI, but it's technology. We were talking recently. What's going on with these drone deliveries? And when are we going to start getting our Amazon deliveries and our food delivery? We've seen the little mini fridges on wheels that are out there, and they keep saying this. They're moving full speed ahead. There's all sorts of. Amazon has already applied with the FAA, and because that's part of it, you have to. How high are you going to fly? How
Right.
far? You got all these things in the sky. So a Texas shopper was left furious and has gone viral after her drone delivered Amazon order didn't land where it was supposed to following a technical glitch. Her name is Lindsay Austin. Oh, last name of Austin, lives in Texas. Not in
Really?
Austin, but in Texas. Very interesting, isn't it?
It
It would
is.
be like if Jeff's last name was San Francisco. He doesn't live in San Francisco, but he lives in California.
I like that.
Lindsay Austin received an alert that a drone was approaching her home in Richmond, Texas on Monday, prompting her to excitedly run outside to see it. Here it comes! Here it comes! It was the first time one of her packages had been dropped off by the flying robot, so she wanted to record it so that all of her friends could see, and it dropped it right in the hot tub. Oops, it's hovering in the backyard, and here comes your package right here in your hot tub. Oops. And it's floating. Okay, so
Oh my gosh.
footage shows the drone hovering high above her pool, making tons of noise, and then the hatch opens and her package goes right into the hot tub with the
Yikes.
overflow pool
Yeah,
there.
they got a nice little
Don't-
overflow there.
Yeah, it's nice. The
Yeah.
drone dropped the large Amazon box into her pool, plunging it into the water. Amazon prompts users to pick a safe delivery site, suggesting customers select a drop-off location at least 10 feet away from people, pets, vehicles, and objects taller than 5 people. This sounds like a lot of responsibility in the hands of normal humans
Yeah.
who are trying to figure out exactly where to put that pin. I don't know if
So-
I'm going to trust this.
This is just like my little engineering mind, or like my software mind going, and I'm sure Amazon's working on something like this because it just seems like they should be. But I always imagine this working with an actual like physical plate or something. So if you want drop-offs to be able to be delivered to your house, you'll buy or order or rent or whatever you do a whatever plate that gives off a signal, something that makes the drone know exactly where to go. Right, because you are usually, and I know how these build. I build these type of things a lot, where you're picking where you want to, like your Uber, right? Where do you want to get picked up? They'll say, hey, you're here. I need you to meet me here, right? Come to this spot because this is where the
Right.
pickup is, and it will tell you how to even walk there and stuff like that. Like that's what they need is like specific. Like if you go to your house and say, oh yeah, this looks good, and they just say, drop it here. Then they don't know if that's really on their pool or not. I don't know if they have like that detailed of a diagram to choose from or something. So I always figured it would be like a little metal plate or like something that you just put in your backyard or your front yard, whatever you want, and it can just drop it. Or it shouldn't really drop it though.
Yeah.
Does that look safe in general?
No,
just
that
dropping it
That's
from
another. another thing that a lot of people commented on is how high this drone
Yeah,
is.
right.
If that drone thinks it's dropping it onto concrete, that's still way too
Exactly.
high
Yeah, right.
to be
Exactly.
dropping it.
So-
Because you bring up an interesting, it seems like, fail-safe to this.
That's a big one.
And
That's a big
I
drone.
know.
I mean, why couldn't, I don't know how expensive they are, but Amazon says, look, if you join Prime or you re-up Prime, we're going to send you this mat. It's part of being on Prime.
Yep.
And so that we don't even have to buy it.
Yep.
They can mass produce it and just put it where you want. Now, yes, there's still the issue of why are you dropping it 12 feet above my pad when it's a printer? I mean, if that was,
Yes.
Well, it probably
if that's
couldn't, it probably couldn't
electronics.
land because it was on a pool.
I'm like, is it dog food? Is it glassware? What are you
Right.
getting delivered? Do they have things for that?
So wait, so Jeff, you think the drone is smart enough to recognize there's a pool below me, but not smart enough to go, I shouldn't drop a package here?
Yeah, right. I mean, that's programming, right? So they probably
Right.
have something that says if you can't land, drop it at a specific height or something. This seems not reasonable either way. Also, this thing's pretty big. I don't know why. I mean, I get that if you need to carry 100-pound packages or even 50-pound packages, you're gonna have to develop something that's a little bigger. But this is like a helicopter size almost. Maybe not that big, but it's because if it wants to land in your house, you have to have a helipad pretty much for that thing to land.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that thing. You're right. That thing, it's too wide. It's not getting through a deck door.
Right, yeah.
I mean, it seems like it's the width of the hot tub that it's dropping into.
Yeah.
By the way, we should point out hundreds of thousands of packages have been delivered by Amazon drones this year.
Sure. Yeah.
Most not in bodies of water.
Right.
In addition to only being able to carry 5 pounds, the drones Amazon builds face countless challenges, from tree cover to landscaping, inflatable pools that make it hard to find a good drop zone. It seems like you, Jeff, sitting there in your little room have solved the drop zone problem. And they're like, this is the one thing we can't figure out.
That's how just like, again, engineering and how I would break things down, that's what I would expect. We already do that a little bit with Amazon, where you say, hey, I don't want you to put it at my house. Go send it to one of these lockers, right? You go to Kohl's, you go to these other things that you go pick up your locker. You have to, organize that. You have to set that up. I don't see why not. You wouldn't want it if you want a delivery, if you want a drone drop or whatever they're called. You should, get the device that makes it exactly where you want it. Go put it somewhere.
Right.
Go put a basketball hoop that lets it have a safe landing or something. Put some.
Oh, that's coming.
Right.
Once this is mainstream, this will be
mattress
part of
underneath
your,
it, something.
yes, this will be part of your outdoor decor. It will be part of, that's a nice landing zone you got there, Bob. That's
Right.
That's a good word.
And I know this thing can handle way more than 5 pounds. I'm thinking they're thinking of a smaller drone or something. I mean, even you can just tell that package is more than 5 pounds the way it dropped and it jumped up. But that's like 5 propellers. What is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 propellers?
They
I
have
don't
to figure
know.
out a way to eliminate the human. It's like in sports, we deal with this all the time with replay. There's still the human error element. So if it's still easier, like with Uber. Yeah, that's my address, human. Find that address or come. Yes, sometimes it's right. I'm putting the pin right in front of Walgreens, but I can also type. I'm standing in front of Walgreens and a human will see it. With the drone,
Yes.
it doesn't process it. That's why it would need your brilliant idea of a placemat or whatever.
Right. I mean, with
okay, I'm in
AI,
the area.
you can definitely get closer. When it
Okay.
comes to people's notes or comments. So if you're saying put it to the right of my bushes, maybe, or something, if there's only one bush there, maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can get closer. But again, I still think a physical device would eliminate this problem altogether. Drones in general can get within inches of a specific device. So I would think.
So
that
why did this happen then? How far? This thing is totally off.
Right. If I had to predict, and again, let's just say that the drone isn't the problem, right? The software is not the problem. That it did what it was supposed to do, which most software does what it's designed to do. But if you go and pick your drop-off spot and just say you zoom into your house and you hit something, you might not know it's your pool exactly or your hot tub. It might be, I wanted it on the other side of those bushes.
Right.
They need to find a way to get that really, really accurate. And again, that's why I think a device is probably easiest. But I mean, when I was at this brewery the other day with my friends, but it's really big. It's a huge complex almost. And to pick up where I wanted, or to choose where I wanted to get picked up, I had to know the complex a little bit. I had to go, okay, this looks right, and select this spot. So I think people just get lazy and they get a little confused when they're having to pick up, because obviously they want it within a point. They're not saying give us a 400 square foot radius for us to drop this thing off on. That would be very unreasonable. They're telling them to pick a specific spot. They have to be.
But they also be like, put it on the lounge chair or put it on the sofa or whatever. You know.
And maybe that's what they were trying to do in a sense, right? I mean, like, and it missed or they didn't get it right on. That's what I'm saying. You need to figure out a way to be able to get it right on.
It's too arbitrary. It's I mean, think of like when you can't find your phone, so you grab your tablet and your tablet says your phone is in your house. You still don't know. You don't know where. You need the sound.
That's
you
exactly,
need to hear it.
That's kind of the point that I was exactly trying to make. You don't know how to get exactly to a 5 foot radius in a sense, right? And that's what they have to get right. And maybe they did have that option. I haven't done this before, so I don't have it available to me. But you know, that's probably what happened, unless the software just was really bad. You know,
the service, once it's ironed out, will be free for Amazon Prime members if you order more than $50 worth of goods. Smaller orders will cost you $2.99 if you're a Prime member. Non-members will pay $4.99, and if it's not enough to have your printer dropped off in the hot tub or whatever was in that woman's box, DoorDash and other delivery companies are experimenting with drones. So maybe you can get your Chick-fil-A dropped in your pool. And that'll be just delicious.
I feel food is well, you don't want it in your pool, obviously, but I think food is a little bit more of the better option I would go to, because you would assume that the food's going to be a little lighter than some of the packages that you would have, and that's where drone technology really comes in. You want a smaller drone to be able to do a small job. You don't want, and I'm hoping this is automated. Like, this has to be software automated. There's like someone actually flying these things, and
that would be bad.
And then hitting drop, right? That's not anything that I'm gonna love to do. Yeah.
No, and also, and the food thing too. I don't need my chicken wings, my wing stops being dropped from 20 feet in the air.
Well, that's the thing. They're supposed to, in my opinion, I would think they would all land. They would all land, and they would release the food and then lift off. There shouldn't be any droppage, right?
Got it.
So that's what I'd be interested to know if that drop was actually supposed to happen, because, like you said, like, that's not going to be good from anywhere. Doesn't matter if it was right in their lap. It doesn't matter.
Some ranch, some ranch everywhere, cottage cheese.
Just all over.
America's RAD Cast continues next.
I'm thinking,
where's my ranch?
I'm thinking of a mess. I'm thinking of a mess in my stomach.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of, while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer. Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC. NMLS number 181106. Nevada 5091. Equal housing opportunity.
Remember, Kyle's Food Factor airs every Tuesday and Thursday right after America's RAD Cast. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, it's Rob's Soapbox. In other words, just stay here, and we'll keep you entertained until 11 when the Rob and Steve Sports Show starts at 11 here on the RADnetwork.com.
If you go to AdvantageSteam.com, which you should, at the top of the page, you'll see the Services tab. Click on it, and you'll see that Advantage Steam does carpet and upholstery cleaning. They protect fabric and fiber. They clean and seal tile and grout. They polish natural stone. They clean rugs, especially those really nice ones from foreign countries. And they treat urine damage. And not just urine, but vomit and feces. No. Yuck. I assume if you need that service, you either have children or pets or you live in a frat house. But either way, they'll take care of you. Of course, Advantage Steam also applies MicroSeal. And if you don't know what that is by now, then you just suck. Joel is the local small business owner of AdvantageSteam.com. He's a lifelong maggot, and he's treated, cleaned, protected, polished, and microsealed the homes of countless members of the RAD team over the years, various RAD studios, and of course, Williams Manor. And I hate admitting this, but he is a genuinely really great, nice guy. In fact, if you tell him I said that, you'll get 0% off all services. So go to AdvantageSteam.com. Click on Make an Appointment, enter in your available dates and any comments, like maybe type, Rob said you're a really great, nice guy. Please give me 0% off, and they will get you all set up. Just go to AdvantageSteam.com. That's AdvantageSteam.com.
Yes, we know that some of you are upset over who isn't here on America's RADcast. Well, good news. One type of choice the Supreme Court didn't take away from you yet is the ability to choose what you want to listen to. Remember, it's your body, your choice. Use it to go somewhere other than the radnetwork.com.
Friday morning, couple of notes for TV, movies, etc. First of all, you got NFL preseason football. Had a couple games last night. Niners and Raiders both played. We'll be talking about that and all the preseason football on the Rob and Steve Sports Show, 11 a.m., where we do it every day at the radnetwork.com. Tonight, if you're on the NFL Network, you can get the Steelers and Jets. Oh, God, kill me. And that's at 4 o'clock our time, West Coast time. And then at 6 o'clock, the Broncos are hosting the Packers. This is, if you're going to see any people you've ever heard of, this would be the week where they're playing some of their starters and some of their predominant backups. Next week is all about the loser people that aren't going to make the cut or might be playing for a job on the roster. So you've seen, after this weekend, you've seen everybody you're going to see if you care about football. On Saturday, you got a whole day of preseason football. The Browns are hosting the Bills. Now, the Browns, they're that fun Deshaun Watson. He's the one with all the allegations of the massage therapists and weird things happening in hotel rooms, who's fighting for the starting job against all-pro Shedeur Sanders, the son of Deion Sanders, or who's going to start at quarterback there. The Dolphins are hosting the Giants Saturday. The Patriots are hosting the Eagles. Cardinals hosting the Cowboys. There's even a Sunday night game as everybody gets ready for football. It's oh so close. It's almost here.
Almost here. Niners win
Movies.
last night. Sorry.
Oh, who cares who won? Preseason. It's just
They
I'll
did.
tell you what,
They looked good though. I got to watch
Which
a good
one?
part. The
Which one?
Niners.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Niners look good, but it's like grain of salt. You know, who are they playing?
Yeah.
What I look for with preseason, I look for specific players and specific things that you're looking for, even though it might be against like second or even third string.
Right.
Mac Jones, who's the
good.
backup quarterback for Brock Purdy, looked exceptional.
Yeah.
He is the best backup in all the
Yep,
league.
I said that too. Yep.
And Mendoza. He threw some laser beams for the Raiders.
Wow.
He needs to sit, let Kirk Cousins start. But it doesn't matter. He threw one ball right before he threw an interception, Mendoza for the Raiders did, that was in between three defenders. And he threw it right on the letters or the numbers of whoever was catching it. It doesn't matter if those three defenders never make it to the NFL. They were there. And he threaded the needle.
Right.
Right.
Love
So I look for things like that.
Right.
Other than that.
Yeah, I like some of these rookie running backs and stuff that did well yesterday for the Niners, and their defense looked good, and with all the Niners injuries, like I mean, these guys might be starting week 1, week 2, week 3 because of all the injuries Niners have. So
yeah, and the Niners are the ones on quantity. The league is just decimated with injuries like usual. I think we make more of a deal out of it because we have access to more of the information. The Niners are like a lot of the receivers are hurt, etc. But we always joke. Steve Mickelson always jokes. The Niners, the way that Shanahan has that team running, you can almost put anyone at running back.
Right.
He'll gain 100 yards.
yeah,
They're not Christian McCaffrey, so you need to get him healthy. But you get a little bit more deeper into the sports thing. That's why we have the sports show at 11. Friday morning means new movies in theaters. There's Insidious, Out of the Further. There's a dumb name. Out of the Further. That's the name of the 6th installment of the Insidious franchise. In this one, a young mother discovers that not only can she travel into the further, but she can also bring spirits back with her to the mortal world. I don't know what any of that means.
So the further sounds like an actual specific place, a term that they use. I've never seen the show, so I don't know what
There's
they're talking
6
about.
of these?
Sounds sketchy.
Yeah. What's the Stranger Things? They have the
Yeah, I was thinking.
what do they call it? They call it the
I was trying to think of
underground
it.
or the underneath
I
or
was
the
looking-
upside down. The upside down.
Yes.
So like that's their
Version.
anti-reality world, right? I think that's probably what as far as just how you referenced it. That's probably what there is.
Right. So if for Insidious, it's the further.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean space or different realm or something.
Ooh, maybe space. Yeah, and aliens.
Meanwhile, there's all these Insidious fans who are screaming at us. There's been 5 of them. How do you not know?
Right. I've never seen them. Yeah.
Spa Weekend. Oh, this has chick flick written all over it twice with a big stamp over it with a yeast infection coupon on it. Spa Weekend is a girls' comedy starring Anna Faris, Isla Fisher, Leslie Mann, and Michelle Buteau as 4 burned out friends who escape the overwhelm of their lives to a luxurious spa weekend retreat full of really bad decisions.
Get it?
It's like The Hangover for
Right.
chicks.
Exactly.
Anna and Isla though, they're both funny girls.
I like
so
Anna
yeah.
Faris. She hasn't been around in a while.
Yeah,
so,
get it.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's
Right.
funny. I key in on the other 2. Leslie Mann, I've always thought,
Yeah.
she's married to what? Apatow? Is that who she's married to?
Yes.
One of those
She's
guys.
married
Oh,
Judd Apatow.
Leslie
Is it?
Mann. Yeah.
And she's hysterical. And so is Michelle Buteau. A lot of people
Which
don't
one's that?
know
Yeah.
her until you see her, but she's funny. And she's the voice, the MC of The Circle on Netflix, if you're that far into reality TV. But she's funny. But
How do you spell it?
I can't
Oh, there
admit
you
that
go.
I would ever find this funny. So
I'm
of
looking.
course.
Well, no, I don't think. Oh, yeah, I see who you're talking about. I mean, I'll never watch the show like out in theaters or something. But when it comes
No.
out on like HBO
might.
or something,
Is it rated R or PG-13?
It has to be.
Well, if it's rated
It
R,
is
then I'll see it.
Spa Weekend's rated R.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no way to get women out on their own if you don't make it raunchy. Women will
Also-
like that raunchy.
Also, Mutiny is the latest action or action thriller starring the celebrity I most resemble, Jason Statham, of
Oh,
course.
of course.
I've never heard. This is a big. He's leaping here. He's taking a big. What is he? Mid-50s. Time for him to take a turn in his career. This time, Jason Statham will play a former Marine. Whoa. Working as a bodyguard.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Who is framed for his boss's murder. So he tracks down the people responsible to a human trafficking cargo ship and takes them down.
Ooh.
Whoa. Statham?
Yeah.
Really?
Really outside the
Ew.
box for
Does he have a
him.
briefcase?
I don't, yeah. Does he wear a suit during it? I don't know if I can, I don't know. But Mutiny. Statham's entered that Liam Neeson phase of his
Yeah,
career.
right.
Yeah.
But I still like
Next.
him though. Like I still watch it. It is like the same thing over and over. Liam Neeson, I don't know. Well, he's not as tough to me, kind of thing.
They're both hot.
Yeah.
No, he's not as tough, but I do love the Liam. It's the same thing. It's the exact same formula, but it's in Liam Neeson world,
Right.
and it works because they still do a little bit of the excuse me, like the hand-to-hand taking stuff, but a lot more of Neeson's latest thing have been more like out of control 18-wheelers on ice.
Yes.
Or
Right.
I'm going from coast to coast with a shotgun in my trunk and I'm just killing people that are bad. It's
Right.
like,
Yeah. No, and that's like because like the original Taken I liked. I don't know if I liked the 2 or the 3. I don't think I watched the third one, but the second one I think I was okay with. But yeah, and then he does the same things over and over, which I think. But Jason Statham I like a little bit more.
I like their accents. They're just hot. They're old and hot. Love it. Let's get it.
better accent though, I think. I think Liam Neeson has a slightly better accent.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Jason Statham has a different accent.
Yes. Oh, they're different.
It's more
they're
street.
different.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's still hot.
He's more like footballer, like with the hooligans
A
type of that.
footballer. Is he a footballer?
Yeah, I know a lot of British terms. I watch multiple British TV shows, so I know how it works.
Wouldn't Statham be more of a rugby player than a footballer?
I'm thinking more. No, I'm thinking more of like how the hooligans of a football people talk. Like they're considered the street people, right? You know, the street smarts. They booze it up and they go to these things. They cause problems a little bit. That's and I'm sure he's probably played that role multiple times in a movie or show. I don't know if I remember it, but that's what I see.
See this Spa Weekend movie, the one with the 4 chicks, the Anna Faris, Isla Fisher, Leslie Mann, Michelle Buteau. This if you're really cunning and good at this, guys, this is a way where you can seem like you're a really cool guy who's comfortable in his masculinity because you suggest this. Because that's the only way that you could go see it is with your girl. It's like seeing a kid movie. You got to take a kid.
Right.
Otherwise, you look like a weirdo. So you take your girl and, oh my God, he could have gone and seen a Jason Statham movie, but he took me. Now you're doing it because you actually think it's going to be funny, but you can't admit that out loud. And you're going to have to contain yourself. You don't want to laugh at a bunch of chicks making you laugh. So you're going to have to like turn to the side. That's actually pretty funny. And then when it gets over, you've got all the points of being the sensitive guy who went to the girl chick that you actually liked. Plus she thinks, oh my God, I'm going to give you that extra special bonus sex tonight because you went to the girl chick.
Right.
And you're going to, while you're having the extra special bonus chick, you can maybe watch the new Jason Statham movie streaming because it'll be out by tonight, I think.
Probably.
And yeah.
No, it's a girl's day.
No,
It's a girl's day.
It's a smart, like you said, it's a smart move to do because I mean, I'm not going to get my world changed by watching a Jason Statham movie either. I'm not going to walk out of that theater going, oh man, my life has changed and I'm going to change my whole direction. No, you might as well just go to the chick flick with whoever you're trying to take and get something out of it.
Right.
And
Because
watch the
your
other
life
one on
might
stream.
actually change direction. You get laid or something good happens out of it. Statham's always going to be there. And, you know, spoiler alert, I'm guessing he wins. Let's do some food news now.
Food brings the people together, both in good times and in bad weather. Sharing a meal, sharing a laugh, raise a glass. It's a simple pleasure we all have. Food, oh glorious food, it nourishes my soul and mood. We're now serving food news.
Food news is news about food. Brought to us by Maptrition and Greg from Maptrition. You can go to maptrition.com. You can go to the radnetwork.com, go down to the Radvertisers page, and head over to Maptrition as well. We were just talking the other day, I forget why, but Dee, you mentioned Hormel. You grew up on Hormel. We both remember Hormel. Oh,
Dinty Moore stew.
Yeah.
Dinty
Yeah,
Moore,
this is-
because that Sam's Club roast beef, and I'm like, if it looks like dog food, it does something. Then you brought up the Dinty Moore, and I thought, oh, is that it?
Yeah.
And I thought of Hormel, all those canned
I had it
foods
too. Yeah. for
that we
sure.
grew. Did you ever Chung King? Did you ever have that the Chinese food in the
Oh
big
my,
can?
that's even worse. Oh, good Lord. That just brought back bad memories.
Oh, that was awful, and it was so good. And it would come with the crackers, the fried Chinese sticks or whatever. Oh, I don't know what was in that thing, but it was so good. Chung King. So, a lot of us grew up. We thought Dinty Moore was beef stew and Hormel was chili, and now available nationwide. Hormel chili, what a collab! And Omaha Steaks. 100% natural beef chili and beans is ready to be a part of your late summer dinner plans and beyond. So you get the can of Hormel chili, you got the Omaha. Now, truth be told, these steak delivery companies, just full disclosure, I've never been overly impressed with Omaha Steaks, but I mean, they're good. You know, they're a mail-in thing, a great gift. Here's the twist. Hormel chili. Ooh, Omaha Steaks. They are raising the bar. However, Omaha Steaks beef is not in the chili.
What?
They just, quote, aided in recipe development.
Wow, what a collab.
This is the new low of collab.
RFK needs to get on this.
Stupid.
I don't like
Right?
it. I don't like
We're
it.
gonna-
Roadkill
we're
in
gonna
there or
put
some?
No,
Your logo
Yeah.
on our can,
Oh.
all but saying you're in the can, but you're not in the can.
Because where did you read that it's just in instructional thing? It's probably in like on paper, right? Not on the can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like saying it on the can. So why wouldn't you think that it's Omaha steak meats? No, I already.
I know. I just beef chill.
But I can't. The only thing I can't read on our image is what's in the little white print right below the Omaha steaks.
Artificial something.
okay.
Something.
Well, there's a protein, but it says there's steak in there. It says
No,
Yeah,
it's
there's
chili,
steak in
beef
there,
chili.
but it ain't Omaha steak.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the difference.
Right.
It's not prime grade. It's not high quality.
That's,
like what?
That's a partnership at its very basic. You know, you're just
Yeah.
literally like branding with each other. You're not even collabing on the product.
It's
yeah.
normal,
It-
yeah.
Omaha steaks for the win, but the rest of it is just well, for the most part, because they're getting their name out there. Although, if somebody eats this and they go, "Ew, the steak in this Hormel chili is terrible,"
Yeah,
It's
they're gonna think it's
toxic.
It's gonna take down the branding of Paris Ranch, but that might be the where they're at right now. They might be desperate enough to do this because I would think of it as a Harris Ranch thing. Even if you give it to me for free as this partnership, it's gonna take down the quality because people aren't gonna know that it's not Harris Ranch meat. I'm sorry,
Right.
Harris Ranch. Sorry,
I was gonna.
Omaha
Omaha
Steaks. I have Harris
I
Ranch in
didn't
my
want to
head.
correct you.
Yeah, I have Harris Ranch in my head because that's the steakhouse that I
like-
get deliveries from for steaks.
Right.
Yeah, I don't do Omaha
and
steaks.
see, and if you see, that's interesting because if you have a place, right? And I know we're in 1%er land here and all that, but if you like Omaha Steaks, Harris Ranch, Allen Brothers, that's who I use. These are major distributors. So if I were to get this and it had an Allen Brothers logo on it, and I'm like, because I didn't know this story or whatever, and I'd be like, ew,
Right.
what did they do to my quality of my? Oh no! And I would blame Allen. I guess until I found out that it's not them, most people aren't going to do that. You're right.
Right.
It's not.
Well, I mean, on a rule for branding in general, you're never gonna ever expect anyone to do any research, right? It's all based off of the branding you're giving it. So you have to anticipate that people are gonna eat it. Go, man, this Omaha Steaks beef isn't what I remember it to be. So why would I ever go order Omaha Steaks again?
Yeah.
Or something
Right.
like that, right?
Right.
Or when someone brings it up, oh, I like Omaha Steaks. Oh, did you know they're in the Hormel chili? It was gross.
Ugh,
You know, so-
Hormel's Hormel.
Yeah,
It is
so I
what
feel
it
like
is.
it's just bad for branding. I think it might be just more of a desperate. I don't know if Omaha Steaks are up right now or down right now, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I would assume in the luxury food world, I mean, that's probably a tough segment right now in general, and they haven't owned that area as well. And there is no truth to the all advertising is good advertising thing. That is not true. That is one of the most overused stupid things. If the look, ask Taylor Farms about how good advertising is right now.
yeah, right.
They have been just drugged through the mud for no discernible, provable reason.
Yes.
They're always that it wasn't good publicity.
Yeah.
So there's your Hormel chili with your Omaha Steaks. All right. Next up in food news, new data has revealed the most popular sandwiches across the country if you combine Google Trends, social media, and AI. So they basically gave AI a task to come up with the most common popular sandwiches. Overall, if you go, okay, this was the number one sandwich in the most states, it's a tie in America for in 7 different states.
I think
2
turkey-
different sandwiches were named number one. 7 in one, 7 the other,
I think
grilled
turkey has to
cheese.
be one.
Yeah.
and
Oh, what?
turkey. There you go.
Grilled cheese.
Turkey lovers are in Alabama, Arizona, Colorado, Minnesota, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Washington. Grilled cheese fans, Indiana, North Carolina, Ohio, Vermont, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. Both California and Nevada are 2 of the 4 states that like pastrami on rye the best.
I was
So
gonna say,
good.
pastrami is popular out here in California. I know that for sure, but I don't eat it that much. It's very tasty though.
It is so funny that it's the 2 you would expect, New Jersey and New York, and then California and Nevada those are the 4 pastrami and rice. And you're right, pastrami's hugely popular out here,
So good.
and it's like missed in the middle of the country. It's such
Yeah.
a great meat.
Yeah, you go to the East Coast, you get pastrami. Go West Coast, you get pastrami, but not in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, I love pastrami. Good hot pastrami is so delicious. My ex owned a beach hut deli, and I ate a lot of pastrami in my life for the 8 years. Yeah, it was a lot of pastrami.
Oh,
It's my favorite though. Thousand Island. Oh, good lord, delicious.
Other highlights in Kentucky and Tennessee, the favorite sandwich is bologna. Brisket sandwich in Georgia and Texas. That makes sense. Hey, wait a minute.
Brisket?
No, he said
Bologna.
bologna.
Oh,
Delaware,
bologna
Texas. Yeah, but in Delaware and Rhode Island, an ice cream sandwich that's cheating.
Yeah,
Doesn't
That's
count.
not a sandwich.
they're just trying to stand out.
Yeah, I mean Brett. I guess yeah. I guess
Who
so.
picks
And of course-
bologna as their? I mean, I'm not saying picks there, but I guess you said it's the most popular.
When I was poor, yeah, but like so like fried bologna's delicious. If you're
Oh yeah,
poor,
I still love fried bologna.
yeah,
You can fry other stuff. It's good too.
yeah.
Yes, that can be true. But
has
have
its
you had
place.
fried bologna, Jeff?
Yeah, I used to have it when I was younger, but I didn't care for it then. I don't care for it now.
Oh well, then that's different. I'm sorry, your child.
Same thing as the fried spam and all that stuff. I didn't care for it then.
I love a
but
good spam.
I don't.
By the way, speaking of spam, right on brand, spam sandwiches, of course, are the most popular thing in Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah, they are. They
No, I
really.
agree.
It's
Yeah,
yeah.
I've heard that.
Masubi. Oh, just spam on rice. Spam's
It's
great
such
in
a
sandwich.
thing. The first time you go to Hawaii, when somebody warns you about the spam, you're like, it's everywhere. It is everywhere. All right, a couple other food news items. Dole Whip instant pudding mix is on its way to stores as we speak. Same thing. You mix it, you chill it, you serve it. It's like making pudding, making jello. 3 flavors available: pineapple, berry, and orange. They're all sugar-free and sweetened with sucralose. 4 servings per pack. There you go. You can whip up your own.
Yeah, pineapple's
I
Pineapple.
hope it has
more
protein.
popular.
Has that protein?
Is it getting more popular, Jeff, or is it being forced down our throat? And in the
Yeah.
end, we're gonna find out people didn't bite on it. That's what I need to
Yeah,
believe.
I mean
to get
that's always the possibility, right? I mean, again, coming always from these things are always coming from a marketing perspective. This isn't
Yeah.
really. They try to obviously judge what the people want, but I mean, and they give out products like that, or they partner with certain products that are like that. But I think I've been seeing just a lot more pineapple stuff. I'm not really
Yes.
sure if it's because people are demanding it, or if people are just going, hey, this is a cheap way to do something different. I don't know.
I
know.
think of
Yeah,
Dole
I mean
Whip.
You're so right. They do try to key in on what's the next big thing, and they do
Right.
as much research as they, and they're usually right. I mean, yeah, pineapple, we got that going. We already have s'mores going this year. Cinnamon, apple, pumpkin's always going to be here, but cinnamon and apple are really coming along as well. Pineapple's having its moment.
Right.
And they-
Pickle,
oh, and
pickle
the-
flavor, right? Dill pickle or
I
whatever.
love
right?
everything
That's really
pickle.
popular. So
Still and
Yeah.
dragonberry now.
Yeah.
is-
Dragon fruit, yeah.
Dragon fruit. Sorry.
But I think
yes.
of Dole Whip and I think of Disneyland. They have the best
What?
Dole Whip. They have the best
What?
Dole Whip there, so that it's a very prominent thing. Hawaii and Disneyland, they have like special Dole Whips. It's a thing.
like a treat you can get.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a frozen treat, but it's in
Yeah.
pudding now. Putting some pudding in that.
Like at a stand.
Yes.
You can get it. Okay.
Yeah, but in Hawaii, they actually have the place where you can go and pick your pineapples.
Got it.
And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so I
they're
think just
they're everywhere in Hawaii, but they have them at Disneyland.
oh,
and
it's a
this is one of-
huge thing. Yeah.
With like pudding mix and stuff?
No,
Is
it's
that
a
what you're
frozen treat. But I'm
Oh,
saying,
okay.
but they're marketing
like-
to other people
yeah,
who
yeah.
are like, oh, I'm gonna make some Dole Whip pudding for my
Got it,
kids and
yeah.
make a little pie or something.
And that might be what it is too. I mean, this is a Dole Whip, which does sound a little kid oriented. So I mean, maybe this is more targeted towards parents buying it for the kids.
Looks yummy.
and
It's a pudding.
and hey, it's pineapple, so it's healthy. That's how the American mind thinks. Right? All right, one more. Not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, next Saturday, the 29th, Olivia Rodrigo is hosting the first Daisy Chain Fields Music Festival in Irvine, California. Because as festivals continue to die a slow, painful death, we needed a new one in SoCal. So they came up with this one. Olivia Rodrigo is a longtime fan of Taco Bell. And
Uh-oh.
specifically, yes, Taco Bell's crowning achievement, the Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Okay.
Earlier yesterday, Olivia Rodrigo's Twitter blew up with a quote-unquote leak that her upcoming women-focused music festival, oh God, so it's like Lilith Fair, but for 2026,
Just gonna say that.
God,
Yes.
will also feature the debut of a, quote, "You seem pretty pink for a Baja Blast" specialty drink. Does it have to be such a long name? People initially wrote it off as a fake, but now a second image is floating around that looks like a real screenshot from Daisy Chain Fields' website, which leads many to believe a pink Baja Blast. What is it, though? Is it cotton candy, or is that part of the thing, as we don't know? Or
Don't care. Life's a Baja Blast. Good for
What
you
does
and
that
you and you and
mean?
you. It's
life is not a Baja Blast. What is that?
It's a state
that
of
what-
mind. It's a
is
state
that
of
what-
mind.
Is that what it says on the drive-through menu when you drive by?
They do good marketing with the Baja Blast for sure.
Yeah.
But a pink one, cotton candy, give me some dragon fruit, I don't care. Yes.
Just because what is it about the Baja Blast that is so overwhelmingly enticing? What is different about it?
I've never had one.
It was original.
know.
You've never had a Baja Blast?
Me too. Me too. Me
I
too.
had a vodka Baja Blast at a Taco Bell on the beach for my birthday. It's a state of mind. It's just if you
That
don't
sounds
if
nice.
you don't
Don't do
get
that.
it, you don't get it. So
No, no.
What is it?
I think it's
Wait,
great. I've never had one. That's all.
it tastes
Right.
like the
What-
ocean, like a beautiful ocean to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and it's refreshing.
Yeah, well,
And-
it's Mountain Dew, so you get jacked up.
And you're jacked
I'm
up
all
off that
jacked up on Mountain Dew.
And then it's Taco Bell. So that's Dee's like first favorite. And then I'm assuming you're Olivia Rodrigo fan too.
Yes,
Okay. So yeah, she's
that
all
was a
excited.
quote to her song.
I
Yeah.
just watched. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, the
So
whole
it's-
pink thing. You're not
No,
pink
good
enough
for
thing.
you and you and you. I don't even like pink. Pink's my least favorite color, but it's gonna be delicious.
Your least favorite color. On the entire spectrum, you would put pink below certain hues of brown. Really?
Brown. Yeah, you're right. Brown's my actual least. You're right. That's actual factual. Yeah, I know.
You people and your outlandish statements. That's my least favorite color.
Brown then pink.
You don't know. We don't. We
I think
we
she
don't-
just wants people to think she's not a pink girl. She's a
right.
pink girl.
Anti-establishment. Yeah. Right. Got it. Right. Not pink. You're more what like black. Right.
Yes,
Black or-
black,
yeah.
red, black and red.
of course. Because pink. No pink. No hot pink. No light pink. No pink.
I've never loved it. I love Hello Kitty, but I don't inherently love pinks. I love the red Hello Kitty, but yeah, no, it's a whole different state of mind. Purple, love purple. Orange, green, safety orange. Oh, fire. Neon colors, anything. Pink's just not my
what's-
fave.
What is safety orange? Isn't orange just orange?
Like a
No,
orange
when you have
cone.
like a vest or a good cone, a good safety, protocol.
It's orange.
It's a brighter color. It's brighter than a regular orange tone.
I hate talking colors with women.
I know.
Gus
Gus colorblind, so he's just like,
Well, yeah. I mean, Jeff's just like, okay, sure, yeah, I can't.
That's kinda
Can you
like-
distinguish? Can you distinguish, Jeff, between the two oranges being colorblind?
Probably if you put them next to each other, but I wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, when you put two
Just-
colors next to each other, for me, it's going to be very obvious. But if I'm just looking at one, it's the mental thing. I can't really tell. I can't tell the difference. I can't give it a name.
Every colorblind person I know, it's like certain hues or it's certain colors
Right.
that are more problematic or whatever. So, other than knowing like a traffic cone is orange, if I just put down two traffic cones,
Yeah,
would you know they're orange?
Yes, I
Without me
should-
telling you.
Yeah, I should know they're orange, and I should be able to tell the difference between the two shades really easily. But if you told me this one of these cones are orange, then that's when I get confused because I can't be specific. Like if I look at one cone and I say, yeah, that's orange. I know it's orange. It looks orange, kind of thing. But if you say like something between green and brown or little hues that I have a little bit more issue with, blue and purple, hues that I have a little bit more issue with. But if you put anything next to each other, colorblind people should be able to tell the difference between those two things very easily.
Like
we could
so
see-
even
We can see the shades in difference.
okay. So if it's you said if I told you that if one of the cones is orange, you would have a hard time. They're both orange, but you would have a hard time picking out because there's
Like, I mean, again, they're both orange, so you'd have to give me a more specific question of like which one's
Okay.
lighter orange or which one is dark or something like that. I should be able to tell the difference. Now, if you put one cone in front and it was a blend between blue and purple, and you said, is this blue or purple? That's when I have a hard time telling the difference. If you put a purple cone next to a blue cone, I should be able to tell the difference.
okay because that was going to be my next one. If I put an orange cone next
That's
to a
the
yellow cone, you can tell,
Right, yeah,
You're
those,
like,
those are really easy, yeah. But again, I might say the purple cone is blue, though.
I like to razz him and say, do you know my
Yeah.
hair's red?
Sometimes, yeah, I don't. I'll say like, if you put a purple cone and a yellow cone and say pick out which one's the purple, or I would maybe think that the purple cone is blue. That's like the way to like distinguish like colorblind things. If you tell me one cone is purple and one color is blue and you put them next to each other, I should be able to tell the difference between those two. Does that make sense?
yes. It's
Yeah,
just
I'm
it's
sorry.
experiencing that the world, and you've never been able to see color.
No, I can see colors. I can see colors are very similar to what other people do. I just have a lens that's not working where it blends certain colors together. Where if you put things in front of me and you ask me what color is this, green or brown or blue or purple, I'll probably have a hard time telling you the difference.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I totally misphrased that. Yes.
Yeah.
But you've had this pigment challenge of color blindness
Sure.
your whole life.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you find out the sky was blue? Did you say it? Did somebody tell you?
I mean, I think if most people get told that the sky is blue, and then you look at it and you inherit that color, what you're seeing with blue.
Okay.
You know, just like if someone, when you're first turning out, someone says this is orange, you're gonna associate with those color complexes with orange. But yes, when I look up the sky, I could tell if it's blue or if it's gray or if it's a darker hint of different things. But
so
if
you do know if it's overcast. You can
yeah,
tell.
right. Yeah, very easily.
All
Yeah.
right. Good. Wonderful. I didn't expect to end the week on that note. Oh, we're off next week. It is planned. Jeff, first person ever, needs multiple procedures to fix a hernia. Makes no sense. I think he's lying to us. But
It's two different things. It's not a hernia.
Oh,
it's not two.
is
It's
that
not
what
two
it is?
different
Oh.
surgeries to fix a hernia. Yeah.
Remember what I always say, Jeff? In the absence of information, we'll fill the void. We'll just make things up. So I'm just making things up.
No,
now.
that's fine.
Yes. But one of them is still a hernia, right?
Yes. Right.
And then the other one is the hysterectomy. So we're gone for a week. We'll be back a week from Monday. See ya.
Okay, that does it. Screw you guys, and I'm going home. Talking poo is where I draw the line. Go on and go home, you fat chicken.
Bye, diddly eye. So long.
God bless you.
See ya. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Homer.
Take care.
Adios.
So long.
Very well.
Dar. Bon voyage. Toodle-oo. So long.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Sayonara, dude.
So long. Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye.
See ya. Bye. Bye-bye. So long, stink town.
Well, goodbye. And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.
God bless the United States.
America's RAD Cast, only on the RAD Network.